Hello everyone, my name is Caden and welcome back to more The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak II. Last time we completed Act 2A, managed to get another piece of the
Opening planner.
8th Genesis. It's not showing here, but whatever. But this time we're going through Act 2B now, and Swin and Nadia are in school now, so that's cool. But before we continue with story, also, I'm going to say this right now. So I think the game, in a weird way, I think the game spoiled itself in the fact that I'm going to get Ren in this chapter. The reason I say that is because if you go to the title screen during Act 2B, you know how for the other acts it showed like your characters hanging out together? Like for Act 2A, it would show Van, Reset, Aaron, and Fairy. Yeah, when I did that for this chapter, it showed Swin, Nadia, Anya's, and Ren. So while I was already like guaranteed, like convinced that we would get her, I guess that's one way to get it confirmed. So we're definitely going to be seeing Ren and getting her in the team, and I'm so happy we finally get to have Ren back in the team. But before we do any of that, we do have other stuff we can do first. So let's head over to the Auber district, because we're allowed to head over there now. There is I actually managed to buy a new arch driver already. The new arch driver we've gotten is not that. Celebrate. Advanced space arts, so that's pretty good. I did adjust some of the characters' quartz setups and arts setups, so they should hopefully be a bit better. And I did already switch difficulty back to normal. Don't worry, I'm not making that mistake again. At least not today. But let's go around looking at trying to pick up tokens out here. I want more tokens. I like just collecting these tokens. This is fun. I want to make sure to go to the shops first. We could very rarely ever go over here. This is where Anya stays, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Andalusia!
What would you like?
Fresh orange cake. This is the only food item we can get here right now, apparently.
Come again.
And if we talk to you, we actually get the item I just bought for free, so that was kind of pointless of me to buy. Oh well.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Next up, there is a portal outside Edith Cathedral, so let's go ahead and go grab that. While also grabbing some more tokens on the way. I'm a greedy little goblin. That's another portal open. Is there another achievement for getting portals open? 15. Yep. Okay. Just kind of collecting what I want right now. If we go inside here, there's apparently...
Edith Cathedral sure is impressive.
You can say that again. It was erected around 510, which makes it the oldest building in Edith. Wow, Aggie! You really know your stuff!
Look at her hair twirl. Apparently we can get new stuff from you.
like?
Yeah, you're apparently our
Come
weapon
again.
shop
What
for
would you
this chapter. I've already upgraded a little bit on everybody's equipment, so we should be okay.
Come again.
Oh yeah, now that we have Anya's in the team, I should mention that a while ago, I didn't think it was relevant to bring it up yet because we didn't have Anya's in the party. But now that we have her back in the party, I should mention she has a new move. Her new move is Holy Bloom, EP regen, and boost recovery. Summons holy flowers to restore allies' EP and boost gauge. This seems pretty helpful, actually. I really like this. Sounds like it'd be really handy later. Yeah, again, we got that a while ago, but I just didn't think it was relevant until we actually had Anya's in the party. So I just figured, we can wait. It'd be fine. So we got that done. There are 2 4 SPGs we can do. We'll start with the one, we'll do it in the order that the guide has it. First off, go to
Here I
Armus
go!
County's entrance. And back up at the student council, not at the student council, but the suggestion box. Slump in sales. Our after-school sales have been on the decline recently, but I think I know what's causing it. If possible, I'd like to discuss this with the student council. As always, I'll be at the school store on the first floor.
Oh, looks like Roscoe left a suggestion recently. Wait a sec, I thought only students could use the suggestion box. Nope, it's open to everyone on campus, faculty included, but they typically only come to us when they need help with an issue outside their purview. That must seem pretty unusual, huh?
Well, considering Armus values student independence, I think it makes perfect sense.
Bet you guys must hold a lot of sway over them then. Probably enough to talk the school store into stocking all your favorite sweets, yeah? Not necessarily, although we certainly get our fair share of requests asking us to. Anyway, it seems like the store's in a bit of a pinch at the moment. Let's hover and see what Roscoe has to say.
There is an extra SP condition and extra alignment choice here. So I just gotta make sure to get both those, but...
Sorry.
Let's go through the side quest first. Let me make sure it's saved too. Alright, let's get going. Roscoe! Welcome! Can I help you find something?
Sorry to bother you in the middle of work. It's just that...
You got a problem? Oh, so that's why you're here. You kids are already so busy, I hate to pile more on your plate, but...
Not at all. It comes with the territory. Anyway, you mentioned you were worried about sales, right?
Yeah, our after-school sales numbers have been on the decline recently. Not all of a sudden either, but gradually, day after day and week after week. On top of that, the items we've seen fewer sales on in particular are sports drinks and nutritional supplements.
I see. So there's a decrease in specific products being sold.
I haven't changed up our selection any, so I don't really think there's a problem with the store itself. It's just... No, you said that you might have some idea as to why this is happening. Yeah, you see, we actually have a few regulars that tend to come by after school. I guess you could say they contributed a pretty big portion of our sales. But they've stopped coming in lately. If we're talking sports stuff, you said it was like... Hang on. Sports drinks and nutritional supplements, so it sounds more like the kind of things that athletes would want, right? So you think they have some sort of different supplier?
So who are these regulars of yours?
The basketball club. They come by all the time before practice, sometimes even during, as I thought. So they probably got a different kind of supplier.
I heard our teams are good enough to make nationals because of how rigorous they are with their training. Considering what you saw, it makes sense that they'd be your most common customers.
Basketball, huh? It was pretty fun when we played during gym this afternoon. I like how you have to stay coordinated with the teammates while also keeping toe-to-toe with the opposition.
Yeah, you look so cool, S.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're getting a little off topic here. You gave us some details about the situation, but I'm still not sure what you want us to do about it. You want us to look into what's going on with the basketball club, or are you just interested in improving your sales?
Naturally, sales are what I'm most concerned with. It's just that I'm also worried about the club too. That's part of why I put that note in the suggestion box, since it involves some of Armus's students.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound like I was coming down on you. We just want to make sure we fully understand our client's request.
A client? You sound so professional.
Oh, well, you know, they used to do stuff like this all the time at their old school, because they're exchange students. But she said, anyway, we're taking his case, right?
Case?
Considering this sounds like something the student council would want to investigate anyway, we'll go ahead and take your case. It could just be a coincidence. Maybe they don't like the stuff they sell here anymore.
Well, even if they're totally fine, it would be a huge weight off my shoulders to know for sure. I hate to ask students to handle something like this, but anything you could find out would be greatly appreciated.
Of course, we're happy to be of help. Let's start by talking to Sasha. She's the captain of the girls' basketball team. I'm sure she won't mind sharing some info with us. She's likely either in the courtyard or the auditorium.
Huh. I didn't realize the club had separate teams for boys and girls. Makes sense, though.
We're learning all kinds of things today. Okay, time to jump back into the Armus Expedition Squad Arkwright Solutions Edition After School chapter.
How
to start
long are you
working.
making this damn title, Nadia? Cool it. Please. Hello there.
One sec.
Oh, everything's been pretty normal on our end. We're just having practice today like we always do. I mean, we did slack off a little bit after the Winter Nationals, but that's about the only issue I can think of. Right now, though, everybody's pumped up for our next big tournament. Ooh, there's that fighting spirit I've heard so much about.
I've heard that Armis has a strong basketball club. You guys must do some pretty harsh training.
You could say that, but it's not all about how much you practice. Fostering good relationships is our major key to success, and not just with the players, but with managers too. For example, the manager for the first-year girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last to leave after practice because she wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. Having someone like that around really helps encourage the spirit of teamwork. I totally get where she's coming from. Some people may work fast, but they can be super sloppy about it.
You're one to talk.
Sounds like you know your team inside and out. Hell, when you're a captain, if part of your role is to look out for everyone else. I'm sure I've talked your ears off about the team for long enough, though. Getting back to your question, I think I'd be more worried about the boys' team. They've been practicing as usual, but for whatever reason, they seemed kinda down. They used to get so fired up about everything. Honestly, it was almost obnoxious. But they've been oddly quiet by comparison lately. I was actually considering bringing it up to their captain.
I see. So something's going on with the boys' team.
I should probably be the one to go see what's up, but if you guys are already looking into it, would you mind checking in on them for me? Of course, we don't mind at all. I think I saw the boys were over in the courtyard. Let's go see what they have to say.
I want to mention this. I'm wondering, I have a sneaking suspicion. I wonder if... So, we had that message from C mentioned about how we'd want to avoid disaster falling on Aramis, right? What I'm curious about... Do you think it's that guy back... I can't remember the guy's name. It's that kid that was obnoxious. We were introduced to him during that Reverie story with Ren, where she was becoming the student council president because of dealing with with that one kid. Do you think that guy's going to become a major threat here? Do you think he's the one who's going to try and make things bad for Armis? I could see it happening. I could very easily. Anyways, over here.
Do you have a moment?
Hello.
Should have known Sasha would figure something's up. So you guys really are having trouble. It's hard to put into words, but it's like we're running into all kinds of issues lately. Like having to fill our basketballs with air right before practice because they'd all gone flat. And sometimes we'll find ourselves missing stuff like jerseys or tape right when we need them.
You got a poltergeist?
Honestly, a poltergeist would be less trouble at this point. Everyone's been getting pretty frustrated because of how these issues keep messing with the tempo of our training. Some members are even starting to suspect one another of trying to drag us all down.
It's strange that none of this has been happening to the girls' team. Where you guys keep all your spare basketballs and stuff?
In the boys' basketball locker room on the first floor of the clubhouse. The manager maintains it all for us. Which makes them the prime suspect.
Let's go ask them and see if they know anything. They might be able to give us a new lead.
Interesting. Where? Where's? Wait, genuinely where? What? Ah, there it is.
Do you have a moment?
I see. Can't say I blame you for wanting to talk to me about it.
You haven't been playing pranks on the team, have you?
Could you be any more blunt? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if some of our players suspected the same thing. Only the manager and the advisor are given keys to the clubhouse. No one else should be able to get in. But I swear, I haven't been pulling pranks on anybody.
I think that's enough, Nadia. But if that's the case, then it's likely the culprit is a member of the basketball club.
Hey manager, can I get some spare bandages? Sure, got them right here for you. Thanks. Try not to push yourself out there, okay? If you don't loosen up every now and then, you'll wear yourself out before you can even get to an actual match. You're right. I'm just trying to make sure I'm ready before the tournament, is all. Especially after I've managed to climb all the way up to first string.
Ooh, there's that fighting spirit I've heard so much about. Part 2.
It's hard to train as much as I want when we've got something messing with us all the time. I don't want to miss the chance to show my girlfriend how much I've improved at this next tournament.
Girlfriend? Ah, springtime of youth.
Knock it off, Nadia.
It's only natural that you'd want to make a good impression on someone so important to you.
She's really a thoughtful person, and she's always been supportive of me. This is the best way I know to thank her. Yeah, believe me, I know how passionate you are about this.
Anyway, if you need anything else, just let me know, okay?
You got it. Talk to you later.
He dropped something.
We'll continue our investigation and let you know what we find. Actually, considering Miss Sonia also has a key to this room, maybe we should go talk to her.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for all your help so far.
He definitely dropped something. Weird. I want that. 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 Give me. I want that too. Where is the objective? Second floor teacher's room. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Can I go see Towa again real quick, please? Where's Towa? No, we need to find Anya's, get out of the way.
Okay.
I want to see Towa. I want to see Towa. I'm looking at all the yellow dots. Maybe I can find Towa in them. I'm sorry, I know this is pointless for me to be doing right now, but I really want to see Towa. I'm sorry. Is it so bad to want to see one of my favorite characters? Honestly, every character in this freaking series is my favorite, so what am I saying?
Sounds good to me. I'll send some materials your way then. When you have the time, would you mind giving them a glance? Of course. You know, Mr. Powell was a tad worried about how you'd adapt to the new working environment, but I think you've been handling everything quite well. However, I do think you can afford to ease up a little, Miss Towa. There's no need to go overboard. Oh, my apologies. I'll try to do my best not to overdo it. I'm really grateful for your support so far, Miss Matilda.
Ah, she's so cute. I love that she is never going to be taller than she is. She's just so short. Sorry, I like cute things. Cute things make me go crazy. Anyways, Miss Sonia.
One sec.
Basketball club? Well, yes, I do have a key to the locker rooms. I'm the advisor to all the sports clubs on campus. Did you ever loan the key out for any reason? Maybe with a record of who checks it out? Only very rarely, since we don't want to risk anyone stealing stuff. We're pretty strict on the managers about that kind of thing as well. However, the keys do open both the boys' and girls' locker rooms. That way, it's a little easier for everyone to get supplies if they need them. So they're like master keys? Sounds like it'd be pretty bad if one of them went missing.
This is the first time we've heard of it. It means the managers for both teams have access to the boys' and girls' locker rooms, right?
It's possible someone on the girls' team could be the culprit. What do you mean by the culprit? Well, we're just playing a little riddle game we made up, that's all. We had to get a hint from you in order to solve the case. Really? That sounds like fun. It sure is lovely to see you kids getting along so well. We better get back to it. Thanks for all your help. Hey, Aggie. Lying to a teacher? And without batting an eye, no less. I guess you got a nice streak in you after all.
It's Van's influence. He's been putting ideas in your head, hasn't he? Not that lying can't be beneficial from time to time.
Well, I can't say I haven't learned a thing or two from him. But more importantly, I didn't want this issue to get blown out of proportion just yet. Don't worry, I get ya. Well, anyway, let's go back over everything we've learned so far.
The problem is that the boys' basketball team can't practice effectively right now due to issues with their supplies. Although we initially thought it had to be someone on the boys' team causing this.
With what Miss Sonia just told us, we now know that the keys held by the managers can open both the boys' and girls' locker room. Which means the members of the girls' team are also suspects now. At the moment, however, we still don't have any motives. So who would want to interfere with the boys' practice? Who and why? Actually, what if we change our perspective a little? Instead of thinking over a list of suspects, we should try and narrow down the reason behind the culprit's actions.
Try to infer their goal, huh? Well, let's think about what the benefit would be for doing this in the first place.
I think there might be something we're forgetting. You picked up on it too, yeah? Right, the gung-ho first year we ran into earlier seemed to be favoring one leg over the other.
Oh. What the heck?
He's trying to keep anyone from noticing, but I bet anything that he injured himself.
Yeah, didn't seem like he told anyone about it either. Although I'm pretty sure the manager has him figured out already.
I can't blame him. He seemed to be happy to be chosen for first string after all. And there was that part of him about him wanting to show off what he achieved to his girlfriend.
Oh. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Is it the girlfriend that's trying to get him to not play? Not because she doesn't like him playing or anything, but because she wants him to relax?
Yeah, I think we should use him as our jumping off point for the time being. It has something to do with the first year's injury. Whoever was interfering with their practice was doing so because
Someone else didn't want him to practice.
I think there might be someone else that wants to prevent him from practicing.
If that's the case, why not just let him rest for a while? Why ruin it for everyone else? I don't think the problem's not that... The problem's not that someone's trying to... The problem's not that people are trying to let him... Are not trying to let him rest. The problem is that he himself won't let him rest. He's so excited to be part of first string that he's not caring for his own injuries.
Maybe they tried to get him to rest, but he wouldn't listen? He seemed like a pretty determined guy, after all. Whatever the case may be, I think it's most likely that whoever's behind this is someone that wants him to recover from his injury. Considering what we know, the prime suspect would have to be...
The girlfriend.
I think it might be his girlfriend.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, any girl would be worried if their boyfriend was hurt.
Yeah. This isn't exactly the best way to go about it, but I can understand why she's doing it. If the boyfriend's not willing to listen to anybody to take some rest and recover, then of course the next step would have to be then some people might come to conclude would be to force them to not be able to practice. The only problem is that this is hurting other people who are not injured.
Especially since he's been working extra hard just to thank her.
Yeah.
Right. I bet she feels guilty because he's pushing himself so hard.
Yeah.
If she's as diligent and thoughtful as he said she is, I'm sure she's been thinking pretty hard on it.
She's not trying to be like ruin things for the boys basketball team. She just wants her boyfriend to recover.
Diligent and thoughtful? Does that mean the manager for the first year girl is his girlfriend?
Huh? She is.
It's all still speculation at this point, but I think she would be the most likely suspect.
I guess being a manager would give her access to the boys' locker room too.
And when I think back on what Sasha said earlier, for example, the manager for the first year girls is really diligent and thoughtful. She's always the last one to leave after practice because she wants to make sure everything gets put away neatly. Yep, she definitely had the opportunity to mess with the boys' supplies too. And all without hurting the girls' team.
She really go that far for her boyfriend though? If someone found out, it'd just make things worse for him.
Oh, S. Clearly don't know the impact love can have on a young maiden.
Come on, is this about love or morals?
I agree with you, Swen. However, we could be here all day theorizing. I think the next step is to confront her directly and see what she has to say.
Right. The only way we'll get to the truth is by asking her.
Hopefully she'll open up to us.
Only one way to find out.
The manager should be over in the girls' locker room, so let's over now.
To SP, that's for answering the questions correctly. I can understand why they do this, but there's gotta be better ways of doing it. Oh crap, I meant to save.
Sorry, but do you mind if we speak with you for a minute? Sure. What can I help you with?
Alright, just admit it.
Which brings us here. Everything he says true. I won't try to make excuses for it. Well, that was easy. I had already told myself that I'd admit what I'd done if anyone ever found out. I'm sorry. I really am.
Listen, I get it. I get it.
You want to try and convince him to stop playing, but he won't do it, and you're worried that he's going to permanently injure himself if he tries to push himself further. I get it. I get it. I'm not going to try and chastise you about that. But you gotta realize that you're screwing over other people too. You know? And again, you've just gotta be honest with him, I think.
Could you maybe tell us a little more about why you did all this? My boyfriend, the boy you met and I started dating not long after you joined the basketball club. To be honest, he wasn't all that good at the start, but he would practice every chance he get. Even on his days off. It's been about a year now, and he was finally taken off the benches.
Yeah, he seemed pretty fired up about it.
But he's been overdoing it lately and ended up hurting his leg. He's been hiding it from everyone so that he can keep practicing. Every time I tried getting him to take it easy, he told me to stop worrying. I can tell you really care for him, especially since you've been supporting him all this time. Yeah. That's why I thought maybe I could make it so that he couldn't practice anymore. That maybe if I was able to slow him down just a little bit, at least until the tournament ended. Thank you for being honest with us. I think we have a pretty good picture of the situation now. However, I'm afraid we can't allow you to continue interfering with the boys' basketball team. That being said, I really do want to respect your feelings. What would Van do if you were in my shoes?
What should we suggest you do? I think you need to be honest. This is going to eat up at you internally if you just try and keep it a secret. So, as much pain as this might cause, it's only going to be for the better if you be honest.
Would you consider talking to your boyfriend about this? Not just about what you did, but all of it, including how you've been feeling. I know it's my own fault, but I'm afraid that if I tell him, he'll hate me forever.
I don't think so. No. I think he'll start... the ideal solution is that maybe he'll start to realize just how much he's been overdoing it.
I can't make any promises about how he'll react, but the fact remains that you've hurt both him and his team by doing this.
Exactly. At the very least, you owe it to the team, to be honest.
You don't have to be so blunt, S. I know everyone hides things from each other from time to time, but I do think it's better to have as few secrets as possible. We all make the wrong choices occasionally, even if we think it's what's the best for everyone we care about. That's all the more reason why I think it's important for you to be honest with him. Your feelings came from a sincere place, and I'm sure he'll understand that. You're right. I'll tell him everything. I don't know if I could stay with him if I had to keep hiding this anyway.
Exactly. If you two truly love each other as much as you claim to do, then this will be nothing but a small bump in the road.
Why don't we come along for support? Thank you. It'll help knowing I have someone cheering me on.
Let's go. Come on. Door was open. While I was quite shocked, he understood her reasoning for acting as she did. He promised to take it easy going forward. Good. Ooh.
Phew, one more case in the bag. I sure wasn't expecting something like that to be the reason the store's numbers were struggling.
Well, at least our clients sound relieved.
Yeah, we did find a solution to this problem after all. I'm impressed though, Aggie. You got pretty good at these Artemis 4 SVGs. 4 SVGs, huh? Honestly, I think this is the first time I've ever had to deal with a case like this. I just hope that manager isn't being too hard on herself right now. Even if it doesn't excuse what she did, she really was acting out of love for her boyfriend. I guess I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way of things, though. I think you're fine. Everyone's got their own methods, right?
I'm sure Van taught you that much.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know why, but I think I'm starting to miss him a little. Just a tiny bit, though. Okay then, let's get back to our aimless wandering. What's next on the docket? Tea, maybe?
In case you forgot, we still have more work to do.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us!
Yippee!
Reward deposited!
Law up. Rank 5. There's a rank 6 as well. Oh, hell yeah. Mayor Law form obtained. Let's check it. Hang on.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Mayor Law. So, new version of Mayor born from singing with Van. Converts convictions into power when boosted. 9% chance to absorb magic, 30% evasion, regen and of HP and EP and gain 4 CP after acting, defense and ADF increase, strength and ATS increase, and speed and movement increase. I think I like it more.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Due to extenuating circumstances, I cannot disclose my full name, but you may refer to me as R.A.
Wait! Wait a... It took me a second to Wait a minute! Rufus! Rufus! What? It took me a second, like, to process, like, wait a minute, I've heard that voice, and then I read the R.A. and it's like, R.A. Rufus? Aw, shit.
You sure are a handful.
Why is Rufus an option?
Due to extenuating circumstances, I cannot disclose my full name, but you may refer to me as R.A.
Shut up, Rufus.
Holocore Vine is now online.
Shut up. That was like a jump scare to my system. Suddenly just hearing Rufus's voice stunned me, and then when I realized who it was, like, oh shit, why are you here? Rufus, why is your voice like an option? Anyways, we got one more side quest to deal with, I think. Let me just check to make sure I'm right on that much. Yes, I am. Alright, we got a side quest over here. Let's grab it. I assume that's a... Hang on, I'm gonna check. I assume that's a DLC thing? Holocore voice, there we go. Yep, that's definitely what that is. It's good to know that I can have a pocket Rufus anytime I so desire. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I know I'm probably gonna get annoyed by this and jump scared by it every now and then, but I can't help but not want it at least on somebody.
I'll work my magic.
Bathim, I'm so sorry. Your voice is getting replaced.
Due to extenuating circumstances, I cannot disclose my full name, but you may refer to me as R.A.
Ah, yes. Finally, in battle, I can just be jump scared by Rufus's voice. Just what I wanted. Just what I needed.
Let's see here.
Last stop, destruction. According to recent intel, a dangerous monster, the Regina Geist, has been sighted in the Auburn district's abandoned subway line. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of this beast in the guild stead. Bracer Guild. Alrighty, let's get to it, shall we? Where is the abandoned subway? There it is. We actually went here for story before in Daybreak 1.
Let's do this.
Is it okay for us to still be in our, like, school clothes doing this?
I'll bet.
There are a bunch of chests, but I think what I'm most interested in is the fact that there's a, another locked chest here. So I need to make sure I'm careful about that.
Do your best, everyone.
Your charge attack is ready for
I'm not gonna be able to
you.
stop
This would be
laughing.
an ideal time to boost.
I don't know why it makes me
Activate
laugh. I have a pocket Rufus.
That went well.
I don't know why it makes me laugh. It just does. It's very funny to me.
Do your best, everyone.
There's something very funny about having a pocket Rufus. And I can't explain why. It is just too funny to me for some reason.
Activating skill.
Be gone. Keep it up. That treasure chest.
You were
Good
amazing,
find.
Swin.
Oh, Rufus. I'm still gonna... He's gonna either appear in this game or the next one. I feel like... Okay, characters that I think are almost guaranteed to appear. Green is one for certain. I feel like Reen is basically... Oh, hey, Jabbercarm. I feel like Reen is guaranteed because of the whole... We've heard so much about him. And he was also mentioned in the Reverie... he was also mentioned being encountered during that story in Reverie. So I feel like that alone tells us that he's going to be in this game. I don't know when, but I think some point he's going to be in Daybreak. I think Kevin is also a good a good bet on who's going to appear in this game.
Done and
I
done.
think Kevin,
You were amazing,
because they've mentioned
Slim.
Kevin before, and I feel like if any other Dominion's going to appear, it'd definitely be Kevin, I feel. Because we haven't seen him in a while, I feel. A 3D model of him, I should say. We did get those, like, pictures of him, but those don't count. As for who else? Rufus, I think, is also a good bet. If we are seeing Swin and Naughty here and Lapis is being mentioned, then I'm almost positive that we'll see Rufus at some point. And aside from that, I got nothing. I don't know who else could be guaranteed. It's mostly those guys that I'm almost positive on because there's ample reason for them to exist.
Done and dusted.
Kevin.
Booty has booty.
I guess another reason why I think Kevin is because they've already mentioned that Van knows Kevin. Van and Kevin are already acquainted with each other, so that's another reason why I expect. Oh, hey, what the heck? How are you here?
Your charge attack is
I haven't seen these enemies in a while. I feel like the last time I saw these guys was in Reverie. No, it was in Cold Steel 4, I think, actually.
activating skill.
That's weird.
That went well.
You're
You
more
did
than
real good, S. This could get tricky.
I can't stop laughing at Rufus. But yeah, I feel like those people are at least the most likely, ones to
activating skill.
Here's some of this.
to see up here.
Done and
Aside from
dusted.
that, though, I can't say I expect anyone else. I mean, there's probably going to be more than that. I mean, we've already had Towa appear, so if Towa could appear, then I think anyone could appear.
This would be an ideal time to boost. Activating
I just think of the guaranteed options, though. Green, Kevin, and Rufus seem like good
That went well.
guarantees,
You did real
Treasure
good,
chest.
S.
Good find.
considering there's ample reason for them all to exist in Daybreak.
You're more than prepared.
The only ones, like, I guess another, well, I guess another, I hesitate to say it because
A chance.
Estelle and Joshua. Admittedly, my only reason for assuming those two might appear is because of Ren. If Ren appears in these games, then I think there's a decent chance that we could see Estelle and Joshua. That is my only justification for saying those two. And even then, I'm still hesitant to say that's a confirmed.
What a pain.
Quite a few hostiles, but they're hardly a match for us. Activating
Bring them down.
Thank you, my little Rufus.
Activating skill.
I can live with this. First class job, Aggie.
I'm just glad that we've already gotten to see another return character in the form of frickin'
It's little wonder we succeeded.
Towa.
Obstacle
I
success.
don't know why it took me so long to remember that name.
Your charge attack is ready for use.
Please.
Activate.
And again, I'm positive we're gonna get Ren, and
That went well.
I mean,
You
well,
were
I say
amazing,
positive,
Slim.
but no, I just straight up know that we're gonna get Ren. If she appears on the title screen like she did, then I think it's guaranteed she appears. So I wouldn't be surprised that after the next story beat, we probably get Ren. That's how confident I am about Ren. I'm almost like, after the next story beat, I would not be in any way, shape, or form shocked. I would still be excited, but I wouldn't be that shocked.
Activating skill.
Done and dusted.
You did real good, S.
Kill it.
Let's keep moving ahead.
Ah, a treasure chest.
Oh, locked
Good
it.
find.
Let me pull up the map for this. Okay, this one doesn't look too bad. Actually, it kind of does. Never mind. Hang on. Let me make sure it's safe first before opening this. I think you just get free retries if you fail, but I think I can handle this. Alright, minute 30 seconds. I have the map. But it seems simple enough.
Analyzing code.
Got it.
Security clear. Expanding search field.
Follow this.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field. Code under analysis. Security clear. Expanding search field.
Bro, my guide just reset. That was not the time for that.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field.
Okay, never mind. We're good. Should just be a straight shot from here.
Code under analysis. Security clear.
Yep, straight shot.
Mission accomplished.
Easy peasy. Even with my guide deciding to take a break. Alters Solos. Regenerates HP, increases attack when boosted. Pretty good. Not bad.
Let's move.
Whoop. My guide is freaking out again. Please, I need you. There is one thing I'm probably going to go... Oh, hey, Phobos. Nice. I'm going to listen to the guide in a suggestion it says here, because I'm realizing how terrifying elements are again. Guide makes a recommendation here that I agree with, probably, if it's true. But everybody with some form of... fear protection. It's just such a great thing that I don't have any... How is it that I have so many freaking accessories and yet I don't have fear protection? Well, I guess I can yoink this off Van for now. I guess that doesn't hurt. Yeah, that'll work.
Won't show any mercy. Enemy down. Have the advantage.
Take him out.
Activating.
Sleep. Done and dusted.
You were amazing, Swing.
All right, should just be the boss now. Or the side quest. Oh, hey, it's these guys. It's just ghosts.
Let's take a break. Whew. All better.
Just a bunch of ghouls. All right, bring it, boyos.
Deploying shards.
Shall we?
Let's begin.
Regina Geist.
We're doing good.
Let's go ahead and get Jabril Guard.
Protect everyone! What to do? Might want to be here.
Let's go ahead and just do a cross cipher.
Boost
Keep
gauge
it up,
limiter
Nadia.
removed.
Let's go ahead and do a Stitches and Stitch.
I say sorry, but I'm really not.
You guys are not very powerful, I'm gonna be honest with you. And Nadia still got hit with fear.
A chance!
Incredible.
Grant them.
Remove debuff.
Now.
Nice
My turn.
headbutting.
I'm ready to go.
Keep it up, it's working.
Activating skill.
Now. Be gone. Keep it up, Nadia. Here you go.
Are you guys dead already? Nope. Well, one of you is.
I won't lose.
Hammer!
To you, Agnes.
Drive them out.
I was kind of hoping that would kill.
My turn.
Kill.
Stage enhanced.
And we're done here. Nice. Easy peasy. Fear 2.
Woo!
Last
Three
stop
cheers
destruction.
for us.
Destruction.
Reward deposited.
If I can speak, that'd be pretty cool. I wonder what happens if you get to rank 6
All
then,
better.
if we're currently at a rank 5 and yet there's still more we can get. Alright, with that, that should be all the side... If my guide would decide to work, that'd be pretty neat. Give me a second, I'm trying to make the guide work. Yeah, that should be all the side quests. So, let's head back to the academy.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, indeed. Zoom, zoom, indeedy doom. Just to play it safe, we'll put a save here. the blue markers are just for mini games. Right? That's the wrong spot to go. It's just for mini games. I'm getting paranoid for no reason. Alright, let's go. Visit.
Hello. Some roll out the red carpet because I have returned. Hey, Odette. Hey, hello, Albert. Can't see you three again.
Sorry to take up more of your time.
Oh, it's no big deal. How can we help?
I have something I wanted to give Swin and Nadia. Really?
My free lunch vouchers? Nope, pray not. Sorry to get your hopes up. It's a list of all the clubs we have here, along with the upcoming festival events. We kinda threw it together last second, so it's not super detailed or anything.
We just thought you might be interested in knowing all of our Armistice extracurricular activities. Normally, people join clubs at the beginning of the school year, but it's never too late. No pressure either way, though. Armistice is fairly lax about this sort of thing.
The school's all about giving its students the freedom to decide what's best for themselves, so just treat this as a reference. Aw, thanks, Daddy and Birdie.
I really appreciate you taking the time to do this, especially given how swamped you are.
Hey, back up. Did you just call me Daddy?
Birdie?
Well, now I understand why you wanted me to bring them along. They're our classmates now, after all, and they've already expressed interest in trying out new things.
Yeah, we couldn't help out with the tour, so this is our way of making up for that.
Besides, it's student council's job to help new students get accustomed to life on campus. If you need anything at all, feel free to give us a shout out. Anyas, Albert, and I have got your backs. Wow, I'm not used to being fussed over like this.
Neither am I. Honestly, it's kind of overwhelming. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
We'll get this list of once over later. Thanks again, you guys. You're very welcome.
Alright, we'll be heading to the science lab now. The first batch of materials for the school festival arrived earlier than expected, so we're going to take a look at them.
Oh, I see. Would you like me to join you? Nah, you don't have to do that. We're more than capable of inspecting a package or two on our own. Are you sure?
Positive. You should be spending time with Swin and Nadia anyway. See you all tomorrow.
Bye! Thanks for all the help again.
Alright, we'll be heading out then.
Yippee!
Oh, it's almost nighttime. Phew, I sure worked my butt off today.
Said the girl who slept through most of her classes. Still, I suppose we did get a good feel for the campus. I think we're in the clear.
Huh? In the clear?
We were scouting the place out. We used to do that whenever we came to a new area back when we were on the run.
No one's chasing us anymore, obviously, but we're having a hard time breaking the habit. I'm so sorry. I never realized. Don't apologize. It's just kind of an us thing. I did have a weird feeling that a little earlier, but it was probably my imagination. I'll chalk it up to first day of school jitters. Now that I've made my debut, it's smooth sailing on this lazy school life rivers from here. From tomorrow on, I'm in coast mode.
Translation, I'm gonna slack off and sink my disciplinary record in the process.
Exactly! I'm taking this chance to live out all my high school fantasies. Go hard or go home. First on this list, sleep in and forget my homework. Then I find a passionate love letter on my desk. I would suggest omitting that first one. At the very least, they'll be able to keep pace with the material. Their test scores were exceptional. I'm still a little concerned on their behalf, but maybe they'll be okay. Alright, would you two like to go get some...
Huh? What was that?
Whoa!
What?
What
An
the?
explosion?
Not good.
And a big one. From the other side. It looks like it came from the second floor on the left wing.
What the hell happened? Oh, hell.
No, that can't be.
Robert, no, dead okay. That's gotta be the science lab, isn't it? Are they okay? What happened? Please. Oh no.
Yes! Stay back!
No!
Oh god.
How did this happen?
No!
Odette! Albert!
No! Huh? Oh! It's happening again. Time's rewound.
We can't let it explode. No, we can't let it happen. We'll save them. Happen again.
What?
It's all fine now, but we need to make sure that explosion doesn't happen.
Another fuzzy memory. Did time just rewind again?
Yeah, I feel like it did. Aggie?
No.
Are you okay?
We cannot let them go to the science lab.
I'm alright. Sorry. I was just a little confused. Was that the science lab? Did that really happen?
We cannot let anybody go to the science lab. Head to the science lab,
This is no
now.
time to be second-guessing myself. Let's go check out the science lab.
Good idea. I can't remember exactly what happened, but maybe investigating that place will help jog my memory.
Who in God's name is blowing up a damn school?
Let's strike while the iron's hot.
I thought I heard your voice. What are you all standing around here for? Come on... in?
No.
Is everything all right? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
I'm happy you two are okay, but
Whatever do you mean by that? Anyway, we have to go. Something just came up. Yep, totally last second. Sorry to bother you guys.
I'll hang out
We'll
later.
stop by again a little later.
You two stay here, okay? Whatever you do, don't go to the science lab.
Please.
Sure?
That was... strange. Well, I do have some business over in the science lab, but how'd she know about that?
Don't worry about it. Please. What the hell's going on?
If memory serves, it happened right at sunset. We should have time to stop it.
But we don't have time to dilly-dally, so let's move those legs, people.
What in God's name does anyone have to gain from blowing up a damn school? Let's just find out where the bomb is. Because it's definitely a bomb.
Okay, it has to be around here somewhere. Let's look around.
Right.
We got no time to waste.
Beakers, lab equipment, chemical racks. There are a lot of places that seem worth checking.
Given the size of that blast, I doubt the bomb's small. It should stick out like a sore thumb. Then let's hurry and find it.
I did only a brief check, but I don't think this is where the explosive came from. Although we need to do a more thorough inspection to say for sure.
That could be some trace of it.
I'm wrong? You're just wondering if there's anything fun there? Nah, not really. It's just stuff that's on the inventories list. Trust me, I had to inspect it all.
I see. Thanks. Looks like everything's alright in here. Oh, is something wrong?
No, not at all. We were just checking to make sure everyone's following the teacher's instructions.
Well, of course we are. I mean, it'd be dangerous not to.
That's right. Safety first. Be careful around open planes and all that.
There's something here. But what?
I know they're probably keeping track of which chemicals they're using, but maybe there's something in here that's dangerous when mixed. From what I'm seeing, it doesn't seem very likely. Anything made from these chemicals wouldn't make an explosion that big. Are you sure? Positive. Let's just say I've mixed more than my fair share of blasty stuff back in the day. I see.
There's nothing.
Looks like it's not here.
Looks like it's not here.
Could I have been wrong? Was my mind really just playing tricks on me? Where else could it be?
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you looking for the delivery guy that just came in?
Delivery guy.
Yeah, he left a paper bag in the prep room a few minutes ago. Didn't really get a good look at his face, but I could have sworn I've seen before. Then again, maybe my brain's just playing tricks on me. Let's get to the prep room now. Way ahead of you.
Where is it?
You ought to do
You.
a shot.
Found it.
Holy moly, is that a plastic explosive? This hides great stuff. You could blow up the whole building if you set it up right. What? But who would bring something like that into our school? I think we got our answer from that girl I heard. Oh, the delivery man.
Disarm it. Ah, phew. That did the trick. We're good.
You disarmed it?
Luckily for us, the mechanism wasn't all that complicated. Alright, what's our next move?
The explosion had gone off around this time before. Chasing an arsonist on our own will be dangerous. No doubt about that. Still, would you be willing to help me track him down?
of course.
That guy's gonna regret getting in the way of my lazy school life when I'm through with him.
Oh, we're gonna.
If they went in and out of
Oh,
the
we're gonna
room,
be
we could track them
screwing this
down
guy's
with a
face
shard search.
10 different ways this
It's a good
Sunday.
idea. Let's do it.
Where are you? I just want to have a nice, calm little chat.
Look at these footprints. I think they were trying to cover their tracks.
Pretty suspicious. We'd better hurry and catch him.
You can't escape from me.
You ought to do a
Can't
sharp
run
search.
from me. You will die. You must die.
It's high time I return the favor from when you humiliated me.
Ah, so it is who I think it is.
They say revenge is a dish best served cold. But I say it's best delivered with a bang.
Not chance.
What? Who the hell are you?
That's our line, bucko.
This man barely qualifies as an amateur. Do you know him, Agnes?
Unfortunately, I do. He used to be my upperclassman. Tell me, Ronald Griffith,
Yep.
why would you do something so horrible?
Agnes Claudel!
Isn't that...
What is he doing here? And why is he wearing that
He
outfit?
set up a fucking explosive.
You two stay here. I'm going to go call the police.
Tie him down. Was given over to police. Disgusting. I had a feeling it'd be him, but Jesus Christ.
That's it? He was just trying to harass Ren?
It seems so. That's what he said during his confession, at least. He claimed he was only trying to cause a little chaos so she'd lose face in the eyes of her peers.
Oh, talk about taking things 10 steps too far. He killed, like, 10 different students!
He said his name was Ronald Griffith, right? I heard he withdrew from Armis.
That's right. He was the son of a former elected official, a thoroughbred through and through. Caused a hell of a stir last spring, which led him to drop out. Seems he's held a grudge against you and the student-council president ever since.
I'm aware. He's tried to get revenge on her several times at this point.
It didn't sound like he was a real threat. Until now, anyway.
Yes, what he did, it goes beyond idle harassment. There was no telling how many people could have died. Well, Aggie...
Yeah, this case is a real head-scratcher. High-yield explosives like those are normally found in the hands of Jaegers, not civilians. They aren't exactly easy to get a hold of.
How the hell did he get his hands on one?
Fess up! You got that stuff off the black market, didn't you?
Yeah, what of it? Where else am I gonna get an explosive?
Yeah, you want to kill other kids? Cool.
You coppers must have a lot of time to kill. Why are you making such a big deal out of this?
You killed like 10 different people.
Because you planted a bomb in a school!
Exactly! I agree with Nate on this! That... You know that you're in the extreme wrong when I'm agreeing with Nate! You planted a bomb in a school! The way that Nate said it is exactly how I feel.
Because you planted a bomb in a school!
That is the correct reaction to hearing somebody planted a bomb in a school and then say, oh, what of it? I just put a bomb in a school. Yes!
Because you planted a bomb in a school!
You psychopath! You're insane! You are like medically insane if you do that.
That thing could have blown the entire building to bits!
What are you talking about?
No, don't.
That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
Well, you got...
You know what? Considering how stupid this guy is, I can believe it. So he only wanted to cause disruption, but didn't realize the bomb he'd been given would cause way more damage than he thought. At this rate, I can believe it. Right. But why would he be given a bomb like that then? If he wasn't planning on killing people.
Of all the foolish things to do.
Just to be safe, we searched the entire area and we didn't find any other explosives. We'll be investigating the matter further, but it may be some time before we track down the seller.
You got any ideas on that, S?
Can't say I do. I know next to nothing about Calvard's black market. That said, I'm not exactly keen on leaving this case squarely in the hands of the police. I'm right here, you know. Well, we'll leave it at that. I won't pry into your background for now. But dismantling a bomb and pinning it down as an armed suspect isn't something any normal high school kid can do. I know you're filling in for Ackroyd while he's out of town, but I expect your full cooperation with our investigation. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Understood. Although we did tell you everything we know.
While provoking him once or twice along the way.
Anyway, I doubt we'll get any more leads for today, so I'll be on my way. Sorry to keep you kids so late. Oh, but one last thing before I go. Remember, you're all civilians. You shouldn't go sticking your noses into places they don't belong. You got lucky this time, but in the future, don't take matters into your own hands. Do me a favor and relay that to your boss, too.
Yes, sir. Smell you later, Super Sleuth.
That took longer than I expected. The Calvert police are pretty serious about their jobs, huh?
Super Sleuth took our insults like a champ. I like him. Getting under his skin was so much fun. Well, at least one of us enjoyed themselves. Still, I wish we could have been able to help more. There are still so many unanswered questions.
So Ronald only wanted to do a little bit of damage. He didn't want to kill people. As much as I hate the guy, I can't deny that fits in with how he seems to act. I can believe that he was only trying to cause a little bit of damage while also not trying to kill people. The question, though, becomes, if he wasn't trying to kill people, then who the hell was? Because someone figured out what Ron was going to do and decided to turn his little bit of damage to reputation into full-blown mass murder.
Yeah, for real.
On the bright side, we did prevent the tragedy C warned us about. Yeah, who was C, though?
I've been wondering, if they knew what was going on, what was going to happen, why was their message so vague?
That's a great question.
You know, I had a weird thought just now. So, evidently, we have that whole time travel thing, right? What if it's possible that C has some degree of it too? What if C has some degree of knowing that bad things are going to happen because he's time traveled, but he's unable to keep, but whoever C is unable to keep their memories of what's going on, so they'll send, so maybe they're just sending messages of what's going on, of what they feel is going to happen. They know something bad's going to happen, they just don't know the exact specifics. So the reason they send vague requests is because they can't send anything more concrete. They don't know.
I mean, investigate Armus isn't exactly much to go on. He only stopped because of the time rewinding thingy. Something feels off about all this.
I know what you mean, especially since the act was so personal in nature. I just don't get what motivated C to investigate this guy.
I agree. It doesn't make much sense.
If we knew who C was, it'd probably answer a lot of questions, but we don't even know where to begin on that front.
Between tipping us off about the 7th Genesis and now this, one might wonder if they could see the future.
Again, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like they might have something similar to what we're doing, but maybe not to as potent of a degree. While we're able to start finding the effects of time traveling, or able to actually start remembering things that happen in the future, maybe they can't. Maybe they can only keep the feelings. In which case, the only thing they can do is just give us the vague warnings that they know of.
I believe it. Heck, we just learned that time travel's real, so I'm basically willing to believe anything at this point.
Of course, this version of time traveling isn't exactly that complicated or anything, it seems. Or at the very least, not as complicated as some other games have done it. It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like our time travel is allowed to go back that far in time. At most, it seems like it's only done within a day. Or even within a couple hours. But nothing more than that. Well, we don't know for sure what we're doing is time travel.
Right. Well, it's probably pointless to continue racking our brains over this. There's something else that's been bothering me.
That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
Yeah, someone wanted to turn this little prank of Ronald's into an actual destructive incident. So who set him up then? He may have said he didn't mean to cause that much damage, but that's just an excuse.
I still wonder where he even got the goods in the first place. Oh well, we're not being paid to figure this out. We should let the cops earn their keep.
Right.
Perhaps it's better that we leave the rest in their hands. At any rate, we saved a lot of lives today. Thank you both again for all your help. I doubt I would have been able to save Odette and Albert if I was on my own.
Anyas.
Hey, it's so biggie. Besides, we're freeloading off on you guys, so we gotta pitch in somehow, even if it's just a little bit. If you really want to thank us, I'd totally accept a reward in the form of...
I'm gonna stop you there. Don't get carried away.
Well then, shall we head home for the day? It's gone pretty late now.
Yeah, we'll take a quick stroll around town and then head back to the office.
You gonna come with, Aggie? Oh wait, you have to go back to the dorms, don't you? I do, but I can come along. I need to sort through Van's paperwork anyway.
Sounds like a plan. I'll feel better having you on the way with us on the way back.
You sure you want to leg your bag all the way to the office? Oh right, maybe I should drop that off in my room first. And I ought to call Ren and let her know what happened. Do you mind if I stop by the dorms? You're more than welcome to join me if you'd like. Ooh, can we? Sounds like fun.
Give me a second. Give me a sec.
We'd be happy to come along. Thank you.
Yippee!
I see.
Ren!
Well, it's a good thing you were there to prevent the worst from transpiring. That little troublemaker has a rather poor sense of timing. He just had to pick a day when I wasn't around.
Yeah.
Please have him in their custody now. They also confirmed that the school is free of explosives, so classes will resume tomorrow. And we took a look around campus ourselves. Can't be too thorough, you know.
Well, in that case, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'll have to treat you to some tea once I'm back.
Heck yeah.
I would like to have a little chat with you all. In particular, I'd love to hear what exactly tipped you three off.
Yeah!
Would you care to fill me in on all the juicy details once I get back?
We did kind of sweep the time rewind thing under the rug. She doesn't miss a beat, does she?
Of course she doesn't. She's the angel of slaughter.
Of course. We'll be sure to tell you all about it.
Very good. In the meantime, I'll do a little digging into the matter with Griffith on my own. I'll be back before you know it, so keep an eye on things for me until then. Alright?
Will do. Take care.
Anya's got changed and the trio went off to do their evening rounds. We're gonna visit each of the districts as the guide tells us to visit them.
Nothing like wandering around the dazzling city streets at night.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to know
Don't
now.
try this at home, kids.
What?
Someone got a new lease on life. Where was all this energy 3 hours ago? Well, just remember that we're only here to handle a few 4 SPGs. That's it.
I've still got some paperwork to sort through, so I need to head back to the office once we're done.
Sorry. There's a new food
what
item
would you
here.
like?
Ripe onion soup.
Do your best.
Go ahead and eat
Couldn't
that.
eat another bite.
Out there, okay?
There's a side quest and a bathing event we can do here.
Welcome to...
Bathe.
This is nice.
It just now occurs to me that once Ren joins the party, Swin is going to be the only
This
guy
might
here.
be
Poor dude.
A little too toasty.
Come back anytime.
My man. My poor guy. My boy. Anyways, there's a side quest over here. Monster in the Marhian Garden. Oh, we found a pretty big monster in the garden recently. Think you could get rid of it for us? It'll be the one called Ghastly Jin. Feel free to use the terminal in Reset's room to get the job done. Thank you, thank you. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and get into the garden then. I didn't expect to have a side quest in the garden. Ah, we actually have to do it in a... We actually have to go do it via the Resets terminal.
This is Reset's room. She already gave us permission, so let's head on in.
Can we actually check the other rooms now? No. Well, this is definitely Reset's room. Fight the Marhian Gardens target. Coral Archipelago... Oh, alternate. It says here that while the entries here are required for a trophy, like the battle entries, so we will fight all the enemies, it does say that the chests are not required. Still gonna grab them, but don't need to worry too much about them. But I might as well grab all of it to begin with. It's interesting that we can have side quests in the garden, though. Also, this looks completely different, I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh gosh, the sheep. The sheep have returned. Kill them.
Boost gate.
Done and dusted.
You were amazing, Twin.
Have to keep them at arm's length.
Do your best, everyone. Now's your chance. Activate charge.
Please.
Kill.
Activate. Boost gate.
That went well.
You did real
Well, I
good,
see the
Ash.
Jin over there. Oh, now I can see the map. Nice. I don't know why I couldn't see it for a second. Oh god, it's this thing.
Keep your guard up.
I'm on it.
Charge attack is ready for
Let's finish this now. Activate charge.
Got it.
This would be an ideal time to boost.
Easy does it.
Burning blind.
Our time to shine. Might want to
Racing fortissimo.
You got this, Aggie.
Activating skill.
Oh, like that. Swim.
Activating skill.
Now.
Easy.
I did it.
Deploying charge. Let us begin.
Too slow.
Ow.
A chance. You got this.
The ladies ray.
I can live with
Them
this.
at arm's length.
Guess who's back?
Bring them down.
Got him up. You missed swing.
That went well.
You were
I'll make sure I'm
amazing,
collecting
Twin.
crystals. Or tokens. You know what I'm talking about at this point. You know I never say the right identifying feature of
Won't show any mercy. Enemy down. We can win.
Activate. Boost gate.
It's so funny man hearing Rufus.
Done and done.
It's tough. Keep your guard up.
Got it. There.
Keep it up.
Interesting.
We can win.
Activating skill.
That went well.
New material.
Amazing, Twin.
At least the side quest is pretty easy. Hang on a sec.
Range attack.
I'm on it.
You've got a charge attack available.
Gotcha. This'll be a cakewalk. Gotcha.
We can
Kill
win.
them.
I'm ready to go.
How is it that I can only hit one of you? What?
Boost gate
Keep it
for
up,
the two
Nadia.
You got this,
Activating
Aggie.
skill.
There.
It should be safe
This
for now.
cutie
Good
has
job,
booty.
yes.
Cutie. One more chest. Give me tokens.
There's so many. What a pain.
Take him out.
Boost gate.
Boost gauge.
Boost gauge maxed out.
That went well.
You did real good, Ash.
Look out for ranged attack.
Bear attack.
They're on the ground.
I don't think I hit both. I did hit both. Never mind.
Yippee!
Boost gauge maxed out.
Wow, you did great. Looks like a tough customer.
We are going to fight it. Of course we are.
A chance.
We're doing good.
Loading enemy stats.
We've got this in the
Both are weak
bag.
to space. I can work with that.
Ha! You got this.
Say Nero.
Let's do this.
Oh, like that.
Butterfly choir.
I'll give it my all.
Stay on
Certain
guard.
arts will be more effective.
It's up
Activating
to you.
skill.
Yes.
Drive them out.
We can win.
Activating
Bring a sword.
It ends here. You're done for.
How are you alive still?
Coming right up. A chance.
Activating skill.
This should be
Die, monster.
Good job, Agnes.
I just want to make sure that we killed all the monsters in here. Okay, we just need to fight the gas legion now. Just wanted to make sure. Better safe than sorry. This one's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Freeze and delay protection is what the guide recommends. Can I work with those conditions? Freeze. Okay, we should be good. Here's some foe.
Engaging sharks.
Here's some foe. Fight it off.
Stay on guard.
Meteoric gravity!
Yes.
Activating skill.
Absorbing arts. Nice.
Stay on guard.
Some arts
Keep
are
it up,
really
Nadia.
good for you. Hitches and stitches. A chance.
I'll do a Jabril God.
Jabril guard. Swim.
This would be an ideal time to boost.
Keep it up.
Activating skill.
Instantaneous.
We can win.
Ah, hell no.
Activating skill.
I'll end this now.
You're getting over here right now.
Cypher. Cypher.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
We can win. I'm ready to go.
We've got this in the bag.
Activating skill.
Mark.
Take this.
A chance. Easy does it.
Certain arts will be initializing drive.
Too bad.
Nice.
What to do?
Keep it up,
Stitches and
Nadia.
stitches.
I say sorry, but I'm really not. Ha!
Cataract wave.
A chance. Ha!
My turn.
Now, unleash your activating skill.
Three swords.
You're done for.
Activating skill.
A chance.
I have not used any amount of MP, it feels like.
There. Here we go.
Okay, now I've used MP. Or EP, sorry, you know what I'm talking about.
Working.
And you're out. That was easy. Door Smasher. Neat.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us. Mira deposit confirmed.
Very nice. I don't know how that was chaos, but I'll take it. That also interestingly counts. Okay. Next up, we want to go to Riverside.
Here I go.
2 things. We can. Well, 3 things. 3 things total, but a lot of one thing. But first off, we can grab a
Looks like
bunch
a nice
of
place
S
to fish.
tokens.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hello. Oh, Towa!
Hey, it's I Teach.
Welcome, welcome, my darling guests.
What are you 3 doing here? I trust you're not up to anything bad, right? As an instructor, I'm afraid I can't condone my sins partaking in such an establishment. Oh, we're not here to drink. Don't worry, I'm only kidding. I know you're just here to see Barmati. I was actually getting some info from him as well. You walked right into the middle of our conversation.
We were talking about how discrimination against people from the Empire has finally managed to die down a bit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The general attitude towards them seems to have lightened up in the past few years.
The fact that people hold Fee in high regard now is proof. I suppose it's too much to ask for long years of discord to be resolved in such a short time. It's nice to see us working towards reconciliation, though.
On a similar note, the relations between Crossbell and the Empire have also improved considerably. Although I would think much of that improvement is thanks to the Round of Seven. Isn't that right, Toei?
Oh, Toei! Yes, that's right. I'm sure everyone's been doing their part to cooperate to the best of their ability. Especially Reen. He's been working with His Imperial Majesty on all manner of issues in the Empire.
Really? Reen is working with the Imperial Majesty?
We keep telling him we keep trying to tell him not to overdo it, but he's always been a little stubborn. He sounds like a real workhorse. No, thank you.
Well, I can't say I'm too familiar, but it sounds like both the Ashen Chevalier and the Round of Seven haven't changed very much.
You know the Ashen Chevalier, Miss Towa? I knew you were well connected, but Reen Schwarzer and Miss Towa, not only were they fellow students, but they seem to be co-workers as well. Everything I've read about them is based on rumors, though. I wonder what he's really like.
He loves hot springs. He loves his sister. If you at all threaten his sister, you will die. Do not threaten his sister. For the love of God, do not threaten his sister. Please.
I came in touch with my junior CERN app called the Round of Seven. It was launched around 3 years ago. Lately, I've been trying to keep them informed about what's happening in the Republic. I've even mentioned Swin and Nadia to them a few times. They were really helping you to enjoy your school lives. I'm imagining a room full of saps looking at us. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, come on.
What she means to say is we appreciate it.
Oh. Anyways, that's not what I wanted to be here for.
Aww,
Blurry Night is what I
so
wanted to be here for. That's the only food item in this area. Next up, there is a portal somewhere here. I could just look at the guide and see exactly where it is, but I kind of like doing it this way, honestly, for some reason. There's something more satisfying about doing it this way.
There are a lot of fish here.
If I don't find it soon, though, I will just look it up. As satisfying as it is, I don't want to stick here forever. I'm also using this as an excuse to go looking around for S tokens, admittedly, so if you hate me for that, then I understand. At least look at the general area. It says Northwest Riverbank. That's not exactly the most helpful thing, but... Oh, there it is.
Fishies!
There's a portal.
There sure are a lot of fish
And
here.
then the next thing we want to do is there are 4 fish we need to catch. 2 new ones and 2 S ranks. I think we have... Wait, hang on. I want to confirm that for a second. We don't have a Kasagine. We don't have an A rank Rock Eater. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine. Yeah! Got something!
Got it.
This is the catch of the century!
Well, that was easy. Let's take a look at other fishing spots before we can confirm. Oh, this is a good spot to get a new fish.
Got something! Look, dinner!
Nope.
Yeah! Got something!
Stop trying to eat everything.
Look, dinner!
Stop it.
Yeah! Got something!
Don't know how that one worked.
Ooh, a rare one!
Rainbow trout. Nope.
Yeah! Got something! Look, dinner!
It's supposed to be the most frequent thing here. Why am I not getting it?
Got something! Look,
Oh, come on.
dinner!
Stop catching your dinner and start catching the thing I'm looking for.
Got something!
I'll let you eat the new thing. There it is.
Look, dinner!
Gold salmon. That's one of the things we need.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine.
I wonder if there's a way
So
to...
sleepy.
Let's try elsewhere. That's 2 fish down. We need 2 more still. How many S tokens do I have? That's a lot of S tokens. I want to build up a lot because I think you get more...
I'd rather do the eating
You get
than
more
the catching, but
Sepith.
fine.
I need a Rock Eater. I'm gonna need to get Rock Eater, but... A rank. But first off... You guys like staring at a plant? Well, Jesus Christ! Pearl glass. That's a big boy. So now the problem becomes the Rock Eater. Are there other fishing spots?
Come on in and eat your fill.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine. Let's go.
We just may be here for a while, considering it seems like no matter what I do, it's going to be a low rank.
I'd rather do the eating than the catching, but fine.
We may just be here for a while. But I wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you.
Right. I wonder what I can catch
Well, on the
here.
bright side, I can use this chance to switch up who I'm fishing with.
Now.
Got it.
Yes, I got one. Huh?
More fish.
Now.
Got it.
Yes, I got one.
So sleepy.
I can hear you, Anya's. Or, sorry, I can hear you, Nadia.
Now.
Got it.
Yes, I got one. Huh? Now.
Got it.
Yes, I got
I'm gonna
one.
want to change up my strategy, aren't I? There's gotta be a better way of getting the odds I want. Not even switching bait's helping me there. Let me try up here. Maybe there's something better up here.
I wonder what I can catch here.
Ooh, fishies!
Yes,
I wonder
yes.
what I can catch here. I wonder what I can catch here. Okay. I wonder what I can catch here.
No matter what I do, I'm gonna have terrible odds. It doesn't matter what I change.
I wonder what I can catch here.
I don't know why I can't fish there.
I wonder what I can catch here.
And even changing baits
I
doesn't work.
wonder what I can catch here.
So we really are just gonna be here for a while. I want to catch it. I'll take a look at the guide. Maybe it says something.
What a catch!
Wait. Oh, thank God. Thank you. All right. Did I catch all 4 that I needed? I needed the pearl glass and the gold salmon. And then I also needed an A-rank Kasagine and an A-rank Rock Eater. Okay, we're good. Okie dokie, we're good. Next up, let's go to Station Street.
Then let's head over.
There's only one thing to do here, which is get 1 new food item.
That's just a rumor.
Grab. Grab.
Thank you for
Do
visiting.
these
the
get
Western
refreshed
Department
between
Store.
chapters or something?
If you need something custom made,
I
I got you
have a
covered.
wide variety of fine goods for sale.
You better take good care of it.
We hope you enjoy shopping with
Because I
us.
feel like I've collected a lot of these before. But maybe they're just new ones filling in. Where's the store? I walked right past is what it is.
Let me know if you need
Canned
anything
ripe
at all.
fruit.
Please come back.
This
Keep
tastes
that.
great.
Time.
Your attention,
And
please.
that's everything from this area. The Tyrol District.
Off we go.
There's a singular lot chest here that we can grab.
Please step on up.
As well as 2 fish, actually. Hang on. Well, actually, 1 fish. 1 new fish, I should say.
You want some roasted chestnuts?
Roasted chestnuts. Alright, let me look at the... Oh, Jesus Christ. I looked at the... These are terrifying looking, these freaking maps. Alright, here we go. Okie dokie. Let's do it, shall we?
Code under analysis. Security clear. Expanding search field. Expanding search field. Expanding search field.
I'm just gonna wait.
Expanding
No need
search
to play
field.
it stupid.
Expanding search field.
Oh, we got perfect time. Perfect timing.
Expanding search field. Expanding search field.
That was easy.
Mission accomplished.
Nebulous. Time and Mirage Dual Arts. That was easy. There's a fountain that we can fish from?
I wonder what I can catch here.
Why can I fish in this?
Looks like a nice place to fish.
I
Does
wonder
it?
what I can catch here.
I don't know if this is strictly
I
legal, to be
wonder what
honest
I
with
can
you.
catch here.
It's also just flat out not allowing.
I wonder what I can catch here. I wonder what I can catch here.
Why can I fish here?
Now!
Imagine looking at this high school girl just... Jesus Christ. Imagine seeing this girl just fishing in a fountain. Alright, we got the moon white fish. Alright, next up, the Sadon District. We already got that. Wait, hang on. 20 types of fish caught. Next up, the Sadon District.
Let's head out.
We can do a little bit more here than compared to the other areas. Let's go around buying all the importance. This is not the shop entrance, this is.
Please take as much
A
time
blue
as
leather
you
key
need.
case for Van. A key case made as a collaboration between Inger and Erland. I can live without these upgrades, I think. Well, maybe... This upgrade's a bit more on the substantial end, so I'll do it.
I hope to see you again.
So that was the one gift that we can get here.
Initializing planner mode.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Except you didn't buy this. You can play basketball and get 2 mind tablets if you win. No thanks. I'm good.
Gonna eat something? Hey, welcome.
Garlic kushiyaki and mellow buckwheat tea.
Don't be a stranger.
Allow me to assist.
In Maserati stew, there's only
to
3
see you
food
again.
items in this area, so let's just make sure. 1, 2, 3.
Couldn't eat another bite.
Plus 10
That was
strength.
amazing. Thank you.
There should also be somewhere. Aha! I see it. Underneath. There we go. That also gives us another achievement. Hand me a material. Is there all portals found? Tamamo gem. I'm sorry, what was the other achievement giving me? 25 types of fish. Alter rhyme. Or rame. I don't know. Carbuncle. I'm starting to get a lot of these Hecaton Kyres. Decoy. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked by cool looking things. I guess we can just talk to Simon just so we can say we talked to him, but I'm not playing basketball. Listen, I can't ball, man. Thanks for the help. That should be everything, though. Alright. Next up, Treon Tower.
Okay, ready to go?
First up, let's do the movie.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the Vern Store, a movie
I was looking
theater,
at what the recommended movie is, but the guy's also deciding to bug out on me.
see to the entrance.
Step right up.
We want to watch 100 Days. Yippee! It is mid-July in 1192, 2 months into what will eventually become known as the 100 Days War. Under siege from the Imperial Army, which boasts overwhelming manpower, the Liberal Kingdom is on the brink of total occupation. Bransel and the Leyston Fortress are still holding strong, and soldiers all over the kingdom continue to push back against the Empire. However, the tides of war crash against them. The site of the battered Annenberg Wall, all surrounding the royal city, stands in a testament to that. But the wall's multitudes of wounded soldiers, empty cannons, and perforated ramparts, all signs point to its inevitable collapse. Among the remaining soldiers is Private First Class Rid, whose section of the wall is about to give away. Out of supplies and with no word of reinforcements, the soldiers succumb to despair as the Empire's tanks surround them. Then, amidst the hellish backdrop of war, Private Rid catches a glimpse of hope in a moment that would change the very course of history itself.
How can we compete with a military of that size? I guess this really is the end.
Give not up hope.
Dad, I'm sorry I wasn't a better son. I'm so sorry.
Do not give up hope.
What was that? Where did those shots come from? Above!
Friendly fire from the sky.
I apologize
hey!
for the delay. The cavalry has arrived. You can leave the rest to the mobile task force. Onward to victory and glory. The time has come
Colonel
to
Richard.
win another day for
Imagine
our
that's actually
homeland.
him.
Prepare to commence our final counter-offensive. Make the enemy tremble before the unwavering spirit of
that
the
General
Royal
Morgan?
Armed Forces. Relinquish your fears and
That
show
voice, I
them
mean, not
your
the picture,
pride.
obviously.
Victory is assured so long as we continue to press onward.
As those words reverberated in my ears, and as the tide began to turn, I was finally able to make sense of it all. The purpose behind our fighting, and those long bloody battles, was to buy time for this moment.
These airships were developed in secret.
It is Morgan. I was
three-dimensional
right.
maneuvers. Nothing like it's ever been attempted before, but I know it'll work.
And there's Cassius,
However,
of course.
It will require full support from the infantry. Men, lend yourselves to our cause. For our country, for your homeland. The fate of the kingdom rests on this battle!
Those orders put the fire back into the troops and rekindled a sense of patriotism towards our nation. As I stood there, unaware that I was witnessing a turning point in history, I took my gun in hand and stepped onto the battlefield.
I wonder what still Joshua and Cassius and Ren all think about these films. But let's hear what our own crew has to say about these films.
So, 100 Days is a film about the 100 Days War that took place 17 years ago in the Burl. Honestly, I expected the film to be longer, given the subject matter.
Sure, he did a great job explaining it all in a way that was easy to follow. Ren told me a little bit about her adoptive father, but I never knew he was that amazing. Though I suppose I don't really know if that's what he's actually like.
No. Do not let the cool moments of him fool you. The dude's just a big goof. Bro does not understand what he's doing half the time.
I think he's currently ranked Lieutenant General. We've never met him in person either.
Of course, of all the movies we could have picked, we chose an educational one. We're such great students. I think we deserve a reward for a good deed. I'm gonna help myself to the boss man's tea cakes. You realize you're going to incur the wrath of Van again, right?
I will kill you. Van teleports in. I will destroy you.
What was that about eating my tea cakes? Hmm? You got anything else to say, Nadia? Or are you just a little thief?
Oh, what the hell is Mishi doing here?
I came by today to visit the Mihi movie theater. Out of curiosity, did you happen to catch last year's big hit Mishi and Boots? The adorable lead role was played by none other than Mihi. It's a laid-back, feel-good type of plot that also doubles as a revolutionary foray into the darkness of greed lurking in every living soul.
Thank you, cartoon cat thing.
Oh, sounds like my kind of story.
How feel-good can it be with a social commentary like that?
I remember the end of Mishi and Boots, and it was hilarious. Yes, Mishi. Curse the child. Curse them for doing you wrong. Wait, what the? Elaine!
Oh, hello. Are you three out on patrol? I know you must be worried after what happened today, but try not to overdo it, alright? Students need their rest after all. Given the nature of his job, you'd think Van would agree, but then he goes and brings 5 minors on board. By the way, aren't you guys from Elaine's alma mater? Mm-hmm, that's right. Hell yeah, I guess we did hear something about that out of Elaine graduating from Armis, huh?
I think someone said you were even in Van's class too, and that you were both on student council.
Oh no, we totally just ruined the vibe they had going.
Guess Van did say to be careful about bringing the past up around her.
He says all the right things and runs away when things aren't convenient for him. I suppose that's how he's always been, though. Never was one to ask for me for help. Is she drunk? Actually, there's no alcohol in these. Well, boys will be boys, as they say. Just make sure to keep a tight hold on their reins. Yes, ma'am. Maybe I should have sounded so eager. Phew, matters of the heart sure are complicated.
Alright, so let's just get out of here before she comes back to her senses.
Honestly.
Hello.
Take care.
Thank you.
Please.
They're Eastern teas.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Thank you.
There is one more shop here that doesn't appear on the map, but you have to first go inside,
A movie theater, boutiques, and other.
You have to go to the observation deck for it.
Feels like it's been an eternity since I've been here. I wish I could have come with Van.
Aww.
Hmm? Why is Aggie looking so down?
Hi there.
Tree on mix. So that should be three food items, right? 3 food items.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Easy peas. 100 dishes sampled. All dishes sampled for golden dish. Wasn't this item like stupid powerful? I feel like I remember this thing being stupid.
Taking the view of the city at night.
Okay.
All right.
Relax
And next up, we have the Center Marsh.
Okay, ready to go?
Sorry, I'm just looking at some real quick. Oh, geez.
Okay.
Alright, couple things we can grab here. Not that. Yeah, it seems like these replenish every time you go through an area again.
Something you're looking for in particular?
That and that. That decreases gauge drain speed. That's good. I'll take another 100.
Talk to you later.
Let's go around buying all the new items first, then I'll look at the rest of the stuff here.
Welcome. Thank you
Rich
for coming.
espresso.
Please stop by again.
Something over here.
Hello there.
Ying Lao Jiu.
Thank you. Time for another.
What can I get for you?
Extra chunky bouillabaisse.
Thanks for shopping.
Hey, welcome. There is fresh.
Grilled salmon.
Thank you.
What can I get for you?
Soul Chef beef.
Thanks a bunch.
Just go ahead and read that. Wait. Tyrol Balm. Signature hashed beef. Let's go ahead and go cook this up. Wait. Wait, I have a weird idea. Never mind. Because can't I not actually cook right now? I might be able to do it down here.
Oh, what? Do your best out there, okay?
What's on the menu?
Nope, I can't. I can't actually cook that item right now, unfortunately. Because I'd have to go into Van's office in order to cook.
I'd better get home.
And I can't actually do that right now. Yeah, if I try going to Van's office, it just advances the story. So we can't actually cook the item right now. In that case, we should only have 1, 2, 3, 4 food items right now. 4.
Couldn't eat another bite. Couldn't eat another bite.
Technically, we should have 5, but we can only get the last one later, once we actually cook the item, which we can't do right now. We also want to head back to the Center Marsh and do the side quest there.
Let's head out.
Trying to get back to where the guide says it. Alright, side quest.
What's on the menu?
Lashkar's Path. Lashkar's been acting strange lately. Not only has he been going out by himself in the middle of the night, but he's also been really moody too. Can you look into what's going on with him and help him while you're at it? Come to my apartment building in the Center Marsh and I'll tell you more. Whew. Alrighty then. Hello.
Oh, thanks for coming, Anyas. I guess Van's still out of town, huh? Unfortunately, yes, but we should be able to handle anything that needs doing while he's away. That said, you had something you wanted to ask regarding Lashkar, right? Yeah, he's been working part-time at the Center Marsh recently. I'm sure you've heard that he's trying to become a bracer again, right? Ever since what happened to Cray Village, I thought he'd cool off on the idea, but last week he started acting a little different. And today, I just can't figure out where he went.
China and Lashkar. They're both from Cray Village, but managed to keep from getting caught up in the disaster.
Yeah, trauma doesn't always get better with time. At least, not easily. I know, I'm sure you must be terribly worried about him. I'd like to know more about what's going on with Lashkar lately. Do you think you could give us any more information? Well, first, you remember how out of control he was as last year up until the Revolution Festival, right? Yes, I remember. He had so much pent-up anger that he used to pick fights with local thugs. Then at the beginning of the year, he started living with me, and he actually started making some friends around the Center Marsh. I thought he'd finally calm down. But a little more than a week ago, no, maybe a little before that even, he started running off at night. It's almost like he's worse now than he was before. He'll even start crying sometimes completely out of nowhere. He sounds pretty unstable. On top of everything, he came home injured yesterday. I tried asking about what was going on, but he just refused to talk. He just ran off again. Ever since then, he... I really am bad at this, aren't I? And think I'm supposed to be the one adult he can rely on. Please, if there's anything you can do to help him.
I hope you realize this isn't all on you.
Still don't have quite enough info to go on, though, which means it might take some time to investigate. What do you want to do, Aggie? Let me think.
Of course we're helping out. I want to make sure there's no extra SP conditions, but there is a alignment choice.
Yes, we'll take the case. I'm not about to leave Lashkar to suffer through his feelings alone. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I asked you. For help.
We're still short on info, though. Guess we'll just have to start asking around.
Right, let's look for people who he has regular contact with and see if they know anything. Maybe someone over at the temple can help. Actually, he's been spending a lot of time talking to Yazan from the Center Marsh recently. Yazan has ways of getting bits and pieces of news from the underground. Lashkar was talking to him about a lot back when he was getting into fights. I see. I guess the only other place worth looking would be the guild. Yeah, he spent a lot of time there last year to help out. I think he was just looking for somebody to talk to. I know there were some bracers that cheered him up a little, though. It sounds like the Bracer Guild may have some useful information as well. Yeah, thank you again. I know he's in good hands. Alright, let's get investigating.
Time to start working.
Shall we? First up, go find Yazan and talk to him.
Check out what I have on offer.
Want to take a look?
Not that button.
Do you have a moment?
Lashkar, huh? Yeah, he's been by my place a few times in the past. He liked to ask about stuff going on in the criminal underworld. Can't count how many times I told him not to get involved in all that mess.
I see. It sounds like he's been up to a lot lately. Was there anything about him that seemed different? We heard he started acting a little strange about a week ago.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen him around in a few days. But you said this started a week ago?
That's about all that kinda could tell us, yeah. Do you know if anything happened to him around that time?
Well, about 10 days ago, I heard talk that some people from the Central East have been up to something. Got ties to the underworld, too. Of course, it's just a rumor, but I figured it's something you might want to be aware of.
Interesting. There's no clear connection, but it couldn't hurt to keep in mind. A mysterious crime ring, huh? Sounds pretty shady.
We don't know if they got anything to do with Lashkar, though. Right now, it's just one possible end.
Certainly an interesting convo. Although, can't really say we have more information than what we start with. We should talk to some more people before we rush into a decision.
Next up, head to Riverside.
Let's head out.
We want to go talk to the priest here.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, this is about Lashkar, isn't it? To be honest, I've been worried about him myself. The boy's been so torn up over his hatred of Armada recently, it's almost like he's gone back to his old self. You really think he's declined that much? I thought he'd finally started to recover. There must have been something that triggered his change in attitude. Do you have any idea what that could be? Well, I imagine it's something to do with Nero.
Nero? Was that a friend of his?
No, it was the name of a cat that one of the little girls in Cray was taking care of. I assume he must have been lost in the explosion then. Aww. Most likely, yes, but regardless, Lashkar's been determined to find him ever since. That's what eventually led him to happening upon another cat that looked just like him. I'll never forget the look on his face when he said, maybe Nero made it out alive after all. He couldn't be convinced otherwise. Now that I think about it, I feel like he has mentioned something about a cat before. I've got a feeling the one he found wasn't actually Nero, huh? Unfortunately not. The pattern on his fur was strikingly similar, but it was a completely different cat. Once Lashkar came to realize that, his temper flared up again.
So the reality he was trying to ignore came back to bite him in the end.
Honestly, I can't help feeling that we failed the poor thing. Failed to save him from his internal torment. If we're to have any hope of helping him this time, we'll need to treat this much more seriously than we did before. It's nice to hear that the temple cares so much for Lashkar. I know he'll be in good hands once we find him. While we're still on the subject though, have you noticed anything else odd going on in relation to Lashkar? Yeah, I get the feeling the whole Nero thing isn't what pushed him over the edge. There's gotta be something else we're missing. Actually, I did hear an interesting tidbit from a few of the parishioners recently. Apparently Lashkar's been roaming around Riverside at night. From what I understand, he comes here even on days when he doesn't have Sunday school, but he's never seen him going into any other business.
I doubt he'd come here just to goof off. The question is, where was he headed?
I can't say for certain, but I've heard he's been spending time under the bridgeways along the river. Some rather unseemly types of it and around those areas lately, which makes me all the more worried. Thank you again for all your help, Mother Kyra. The details you shared should definitely help us track him down. Of course. If it gets Lashkar home safely, I'm happy to help. Oh, Rusha. May Lashkar be blessed by your grace, and may you grant Anyas and her friends your guidance and protection. Certainly an interesting conversation, though I can't really say we have more info. Sorry, I thought I heard something weird. Next up, we want to go to Station Street and go to the Bracer Guild.
Let's head out.
Can we find Jin here? We can!
Ah, it's you guys. Heard you had a few problems to deal with today. There was a bomb threat over at Aramis, right? Something to do with a grudge? Well, I'm glad it was taken care of before anyone was hurt.
You seem to be awfully well informed on the matter. I guess information moves pretty fast in the guild. Hey, got any more details on that big brain of yours?
Sorry, but we left most of the investigating to the police. Yeah, unfortunately, we have our own issues to worry over. If only we had more answers. Their own issues. I wonder what's going on.
It looks like Elaine's out as well. Well, it's not our problem. I say we just see ourselves out.
Well, we saw Elaine earlier. She was just drinking.
Anyways,
do you have
Hazel.
a moment?
Lashkar, eh? Yeah, I figured you'd be on the case before long. Is this the case I think it is?
I'm assuming the guild is working on it too?
I knew Lashkar had connections at the guild, but this is way more help than I thought he'd get. Well, sorry to disappoint, but we're actually still waiting to hear back about him ourselves. We have someone hard at work on Lashkar's case right now, so we're leaving it up to him for the moment.
Ooh, glad to hear the Edith branch is already on the job. I figured that Elaine's guild would be so on the ball. Who's this person you got working on Lashkar's case?
A young bracer named Gray. Lashkar's been talking with him a lot since the beginning of the year.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. Gray had his own issues before, so I'm not exactly sure how I feel about...
He saw noticing some changes in the boy before anyone else, so he went took the initiative to investigate.
Is there any way you could share any of the info he collected with us?
Well, I don't see why not. Working together would probably be more efficient anyway. I kinda didn't expect you to agree so quickly. The documentation we got from Van mentioned that we'd be unlikely to get much help from the guild. That kinda ticks me off, to be honest. Well, regardless, you'll find no objections from me.
We really appreciate it. So, has Gray had anything to report?
Well, as I'm sure you know by now, the boy's reverted to the way he was before, driven by anger and thoughts of vengeance. A particular concern is a fight he had with a delinquent several years older than him, beat the man halfway to Sunday. Took on somebody older than him and won? Yep, and apparently the guy even told Gray that he was way stronger than any other kid he'd seen. Seemed like it wasn't just a matter of technique either. We believe he's using something to make him more powerful than normal.
Is it a drug of some kind?
In this short time frame, I find it hard to believe that he's received any form of training either. I think the most likely cause is he's using some sort of drug.
Yes, we came to the same conclusion. However, we still don't have any information on how he obtained these drugs or who he received them from. Naturally, the guild cannot afford to let this continue. We told Gray to put everything he has into this case.
Wow, this turned out to be a bigger issue than I thought it'd be. Yeah, we need to find Lashkar as soon as possible.
By the way, Gray also mentioned the possibility that Lashkar has been having meetings with an unknown third party. Once we can identify that individual and their whereabouts, we'll head back in another attempt to locate Lashkar. I actually have to deal with another job at the moment, but I plan to help with the search when I get some free time. Anyway, don't push yourselves too hard out there, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing what you could with us. We really appreciate it. Well, I believe we've spoken to everyone familiar with Lashkar. I think we have a pretty good handle on what's going on now. Me and us had a few ideas already, but you really helped us narrow them down, Aggie. You're just as quick on the uptake as Van said you were. You really think so?
Anyway, let's go back over everything one more time so we can figure out our next steps. Alright, what are we doing? Well, I think we have enough info to piece together what Lashkar's been up to.
Yes, however, we still don't fully understand what brought about the change in his mental state, or why someone's attempting to take advantage of him. Well, at the very least, we know that he's been meeting up with an individual right under the bridges. That's our best lead right now. The lead at the temple said he'd been wandering around Riverside, right? And hasn't there been a lot of dangerous activity lately by the underground maintenance tunnel? That's right. I have a feeling that's where Lashkar's been heading off to. Especially considering what the Bracer Guild told us about the possibility of drugs being involved. However, while we know Lashkar's been spotted in this area, nobody's actually seen him entering the underground maintenance tunnel. The area's incredibly inconspicuous, though. I have a feeling we have the right place. Yeah, Riverside as a whole seems like a pretty convenient location for whoever Lashkar's dealer is, too. Don't you think so, Aggie? It sounds like you're already one step ahead of me, Nadia. But you're right. Yazan mentioned there were people from the Central East with ties to the criminal underground, after all. If that's who pushed Lashkar into this, it would explain the meeting place. The temple he goes to is here in Riverside. There are more Central Easterners here than in other districts.
Which means it'd be easier for them to blend in. That explains why they're still willing to do this stuff in public.
At any rate, we should check the underground maintenance tunnel and see if we can find any more leads. I'm with you all the way, Aggie. And if somebody is down there, I should be able to sense them no problem.
Yeah, can't hurt to do a little reconnaissance. Let's go take a look. There's a child's footprints here. They look fresh. Anything on your end, Nadia?
I'm not really picking up anything. But looking at the map, this tunnel's pretty long, isn't it? It's hard to get a clear reading on the inside when we're all the way out here.
Huh? Aren't you guys...
Oh, hey! Gray, what are you doing here?
So it is you, Anyas. And you must be the two substitute Spriggans filling in for Van. He also told me that you guys would be helping out with Lashkar's case. I'm surprised that you already managed to sniff this place out. Seems Van trained you guys well.
Actually, I think we just got lucky. Because the information everyone gave us was so helpful, all we had to do was narrow down his location. I was hoping we might be able to track down the person Lashkar's been meeting with as well.
Huh? Wait a sec. I thought you guys knew he was inside already.
What? Did you follow them here?
Yeah, I managed to puzzle out when they'd be meeting so that I could tail one of them. It's been about 30 minutes since Lashkar first entered, and I'd bet anything he's meeting with whoever his dealer is right now. My hope was to secure their meeting place, expose whoever's behind this, and get Lashkar back home.
So you were using Lashkar as bait to pin down the ringleader.
It's a little surprising, considering the kid's so fond of you, I mean. From a risk management perspective, I made the best decision I could. All I did was put a stop to Lashkar meeting with the dealer, the larger issue wouldn't just disappear.
Well, I guess that seems reasonable enough. Not the kind of thing I'm expecting from a bracer, though. I understand where you're coming from, but for now, will you be willing to give us a hand?
Of course. I don't have any problem working with you guys. I plan to make my move soon, though. Once you're ready, let's start making our way in.
Meet us ready when you are, Aggie.
This might take a while, as I will be able to come back out for supplies either. There's something you might want to take into account.
Right, let me think here. Head in. I'm ready. Let's go. This might be the only chance we get to save Lashkar.
Alright, let's head in.
Shall we? I had a feeling we won't find anyone. Actually, I'm sensing someone further in.
If we could stop yelling, that'd be pretty cool.
This tunnel has a pretty complicated layout, though. Can't make out very much.
And my Zifa's not detecting anything other than monsters in the vicinity. If we stop to look around right now, it'll just eat up time. Let's wait until we're further in. Yeah, there's no time to waste. What do you say we take the shortest route we can to the far end? I'm sure we can handle anything that comes along the way.
Good idea. Let's hurry.
What are they planning to do by bringing him here, anyway? Just what were they after? Why Lashkar? Just doesn't... Is something wrong?
Nope. I was just thinking about how you seem a little unusual for a bracer. You felt for Lashkar, listened to his troubles, and even now your main focus is on saving him. Now it feels like you can really relate to the little guy, which would mean that you've been through a lot yourself.
I'm just trying to do what I can to help. I mean, he's counting on me, so I have to keep him from making the same mistakes I did. Yeah, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just having a little chit-chat off. We're coming.
Nice work out there, kid. How you feeling? Your body getting used to it yet?
Oh, for God's sakes, it's Jaeger's. Yeah, feels good. I can get as angry as I want. I can hate as much as I want. And it fills me with power. It gets stronger the more I think about them. The ones who murdered everyone in my village.
Looks like he's taking to it better than we even expected. In that case, we should be able to up his dosage. No, I wasn't expecting much from the rumors at first, but this kid's got some pretty serious rage build-up inside. You got a real nose for talent, Commander Javid, especially to find a kid like this among a bunch of peace-loving rubes like the ones here in Calvert. What makes you say that? It's pretty easy to spot talent in the Blacklight District, don't you think? At least easier than spying on the battlefield. Letting this kid fade into oblivion would have been a real tragedy if you ask me. If we raise him right, he'll make for a hell of a warrior.
get stronger. I can do anything. Otherwise, I can't. I couldn't protect.
Yes, think of that hatred as their fuel. Seems I was right to have high hope for you. It looks like our visitors have finally arrived. Or did you think we wouldn't notice?
These guys must be part of that one Jaeger group from the Central East. Scorpions is the high, I think it was. I'm surprised they noticed us. Guess the rank of captain still means something even in C-tier Jaeger groups.
True, even if they did get knocked out of last year's death game in the first round.
Group dispatched to Erasion was one of our least skilled units. You'd be wise not to conflate them with the best we have to offer. That little mishap did force us to reflect on increasing the strength of our military prowess.
What are you doing here? This is none of your concern. Ashkar, what have you done to him? They really have been giving him enhancement drugs. They seem different from the ones Almada were using, though.
Don't get the wrong idea. He came to us with nowhere to go, seeking power and tormented by loneliness. All we did was give him the means to convert those feelings into the power he so desperately wanted.
Enough! You really think you can get away with manipulating a child into taking narcotics?
I'm offended you put our herb on the same level as that poison Almada like to dole out. See, in our homeland, there aren't any laws that prohibit its use, so it hardly seems fit to judge by your standards, don't you think? And you want to know something funny? It's not illegal in Calvert either.
Is this really what you want, Lashkar? I thought you wanted to be a bracer so that you could protect Anhi. Whatever happened to that little boy? Is this what his idea of strength is? Back then, I couldn't protect anyone.
I understand why you want to drown in your hatred. Maybe I understand better than anyone else. But even if you were to accomplish what you were hoping to with it, you'll never be able to feel pride for what you've done.
He's right, you know. Gaining that kind of power as a child has a way of haunting people for the rest of their life. I've seen a lot of kids broken because of it. Can't say it's something I'd recommend.
Right, this isn't the type of power you want. It'll end up swallowing you whole. There's a strength beyond all the suffering you're feeling. It's one you'll have to find for yourself.
I...
There we go.
If that's all it took to throw him off, then maybe the kid really was a waste of time. It's not that simple. He's just feeling conflicted. If we can show him that the path we've laid out for him is one of true power, then he'll find his resolve.
You really want to do this? Huh. I guess that means we gotta prove we're right then. Yes, I'll look for an opening and try to pull Lashkar out of here. You two draw their fire until I get in?
Understood. We'll do our best. Just be careful, okay?
Do it.
We were given a job, and we're not leaving here until we finish it. Lashkar's coming with us.
Destroy them!
Boost level maximum strength.
Meteor gravity!
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Instantaneous talk.
It's up to you, Agnes.
Boost
There's the
level
commander.
maximum strength.
I'll finish him.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Hitches and Stitch.
Hitches and stitches.
Bruh.
Activating skill.
Here goes. I'll give it my all.
Initializing drive.
Activating skill.
Here's some of this.
Gravity.
Activating skill.
You suck. Ugh, you're all stronger than I thought. Suppose I underestimated you.
Right. We are strong. Even without Van, we're fully capable of putting a stop to your schemes.
Captain, the kid's gone. What?
Don't right call foul now. A feint is a valid strategy in warfare. As Jaegers, I'm sure you would know that all too well.
Damn it, we failed. After all the times I told you to keep an eye on your sixes.
Nice job, Gray.
No, you're not bad.
Ever considered becoming an assassin? Now that Lashkar's safe, there's no need to stay here any longer.
Run! You think you can run from us? Pincer them on the both flanks. Come. I don't think so.
Ooh, how considerate. You must be a real hit with the ladies. Not that I have eyes for anybody out there but S, of course.
Enough talk. Let's move. String him up.
Flashcar, are you awake? Is the drug wearing off?
No, I can't. Damn it.
I don't think the drugs are affecting him anymore, but he still seems pretty unstable. That's why he wanted an easy solution. A way to run from it all. That's how they were able to reel him in.
He just has to keep moving forward. He needs to face what's going on inside him. No matter how difficult that may be. Yeah, but I really think he can do it. Even if he did have a bit of a stumble. Look out! An ambush. We'll never be able to hold off this many of them.
It'll take an act of the gods to turn the tide in your favor this time. So what's it gonna be? Fight and risk death? Or hand the boy over and leave with your head still attached? I don't think so. You messed with the wrong kid, Scorpions. So bring up John your own, Gray, and now let's handle the rest.
You guys! Sorry we're late. Took us a little to put together what was going on.
Finn and Elaine had other business, but I figured we could spare the rest of the crew.
Can't believe Scorpions is hot behind all this. I'm sure you filled his head with all kinds of crap to try and turn him into one of your child's soldiers. I didn't think the guild would come out on full force. What do we do, Captain? Withdraw. It's too bad about the boy, but we have little choice. Really? Didn't you hear me? I said withdraw. It's time to cut our losses. We can't afford to waste resources right now. Damn. Would have preferred to capture him, but they're fast little suckers.
Oh, Lashkar, I'm so sorry I didn't realize what was happening. Kinda. Damn it. Damn it all.
Lashkar, do you think you've managed to calm down a little?
Calm down? What do you mean calm down? Me pretending to be calm is what led to all this. None of the adults understand. They also think I'm sad or holding a grudge. While I was just sitting around, all those Omada bastards were killed off. So why do I still feel so empty inside? Please, somebody tell me why.
I get it now. You weren't after revenge. You had all these feelings of anger and sorrow, and once it was over, everyone wanted to go right back to normal.
Once I found out Nero was gone too, I just couldn't take it anymore. I thought if I could just run away from it all. So when those guys from Zahat started telling me their drugs could help me escape what I was feeling, and that I'd never lose anything ever again if I just got stronger,
Lashkar, I know exactly what you're feeling. Being powerless, it's...
No, you don't! Grown-ups don't understand anything!
We understand a lot better than you think. I told you before, didn't I? We're the same. I lost my family to Omada too. All I could think about was revenge. And I found my way back. That's why I'm here now.
You lost your family? I kind of figured it was something like that.
So he's finally come to terms with that.
Well, good for you, but that's why I have to...
You really think those people were your best chance? You want to be strong, right?
Huh?
But if it's true strength you're after, there's a better path for that. A path where no matter what style you choose, it'll be a strength you earned. A strength that's yours and yours alone. That's why that shortcut they promised can't hold a candle to what you can do on your own.
Even if there'll be a struggle to get there, you have plenty of time to find your way. You just have to be a bit patient while you look for it. That's how it was for me and S too. Right, I'm sure you'll find something that'll guide you in the right direction. And once you do, you'll make everyone in Crave Village proud. Ani included.
Alright, I almost forgot.
Handmade charm with a Bracer Guild's emblem on it.
This is the charm that Ani made for me.
At first, I thought maybe you'd just forgotten about it, but now I realize this is what you were running from all along. Because if you didn't, you might remember the person you were. The real you. If your heart still aches at the sight of it, that's a sign that you haven't given up yet. It's not too late, Lashkar. We can move forward. Together.
Why?
It's okay, kid.
Well, Once Lashkar is settled down, the group decided that bringing him back to the guild would be the best option. Will he be alright? Due to Lahad's familiarity with the drug that was used, he was able to treat Lashkar's symptoms quickly and efficiently. Thankfully, the substance had only been administered a handful of times. Lashkar was expected to make a full recovery. Both Jin and Elaine were concerned for the boy and rushed back to the guild upon hearing news of his situation. So, that's what happened, huh? Well, it looks like Gray ended up being the right man for the job after all. Glad you were able to rescue the kid before it was too late.
I must commend the rest of you for coming to his aid as well. Your arrival seems to have played a pivotal role. And of course, Anya, Swin, and Nadia, thank you again for all your support. Of course, we would never turn a blind eye to Lashkar, or any resident of Cray Village for that matter. Furthermore, it's our duty to help others in Vanstead.
Honestly though, we wouldn't have made it very far without a certain Braystern training laying the groundwork for us. I just did what anyone else would have done. Besides, I'm the one that... Personally, Lahad was the one who impressed me the most. How'd you learn to detox someone like that? Never really thought of you as the brainy type. What, you thought I was just some matehead? See, in the Central East, it's not uncommon to run into people using drugs and herbs like that. When I was stationed at the guild there, they did a pretty good job of drilling us in on all the basic treatment methods.
That being said, we've only treated his symptoms. He'll need to be examined later by an actual doctor. Won't going to a doctor give him a record of doing drugs, though?
Yeah, I can see that being an issue for any background checks in the future. For most people, it's a good opportunity for rehabilitation, but for Lashkar, it'll just be hard for him to get back on the straight and narrow.
That's true. We'll need to remember to keep his future in mind when making any further decisions.
What about Isabel? If we want to prevent him from... Yeah, let's do Isabel.
Do you think we should let Isabel treat him in secret? That way his record will be kept clear.
The doctor from the Blacklight District. I've heard she does good work, but... You must be joking! How can we trust him into some back alley doctor? Take it easy, Alvis. In spite of where she's from, I can at least vouch that she's a fairly competent doctor. Still, you must have a pretty good reason if you're willing to suggest something like that to us.
I do. I want Lashkar to face up to his mistakes. As we mentioned, taking him to a normal hospital will result in him having a permanent mark on his record. But it won't actually affect him until he gets older. I worry that he won't learn his lesson. Oh, I get it. You think having him treated in the Blacklight District will act as a kind of wake-up call?
Trial by fire, huh? That's surprising coming from you, Anyas. You might be right, though. Could be exactly what he needs at the moment.
Not you too, Lahad. Elaine, say something to them. Surely you don't think this is a good idea.
Well, it's certainly not ideal, but she makes a good point. And as long as we have some safeguards in place, yes, it might be worth looking into.
The guild will handle any negotiations with Isabel. We'll raise the money for treatment too. However, that does mean we'll be the ones setting all the terms as well. We'll move forward with it as long as nobody has any objections. What do you say, little lady?
Yes, that sounds fine to me. I just want to help Lashkar get back to living a normal life again.
Understood. Let's go ahead and talk this over with Hazel. We'll get the ball rolling on everything. Well, alright. I guess I'm willing to compromise.
Thank you all for being so understanding. I suppose now the only thing left to deal with is Lashkar's emotional state. He's been drowning in his pain for so long. I think getting him to work through it all is going to be pretty difficult. Still, I have a feeling he'll be alright in the end.
Yeah, me too. He'll be fine as long as he's got people like Gray to sympathize with him. I think you might be overestimating what I'm capable of. I mean, it's not like I'm a therapist. Levy Arnold, a B-rank bracer stationed at the head branch in Le Mans. She was tasked with working undercover to gather intel. A lot of her information was obtained by spying on Armada. Unfortunately, she was killed in the line of duty. She was your older sister, wasn't she, Gray? Oh. So that's what he meant.
We know you lied about your nationality and work history to get into the guild. And we know the reason why you were trying so desperately to enter the Republic. In fact, we've known for a while now. You wanted revenge.
That's what all the training was for. And all that digging through confidential info.
So that's why he understands how Lashkar feels.
You knew the whole time. Why would you let me stay?
I took advantage of my position to do so many horrible things, so why?
Well, let's just say we spent a lot of time observing your behavior. I'm sure you've realized it for yourself by now, but the grudge isn't the only thing that's been motivating you.
That's right. You continue to display a strong sense of both conscience and duty. Your actions don't lie. Kinda. Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what Lashkar's been going through. I just want to thank you all for giving us another chance. Of course, this isn't something you should have to shoulder on your own. It takes a village, right? I've heard you've been keeping an eye on Lashkar for a while now. They told me you leapt into action as soon as you found him. Words can't express how grateful I am.
Hear that, Gray? You've done a lot for the people of Edith. So let me ask you this. Where do you want to go from here? Do you even need to ask?
I want to keep moving forward, and I want to keep protecting the city.
Well, if that's what you really want, you better be prepared to work your ass off.
I feel like maybe I said something I shouldn't have. Everything's alright, yeah? You're fine, kinda. Actually, you just did Gray here a pretty big favor. I'm glad we were here to help. Those two are going to be just fine.
Yeah, they'll get back on their feet in no time. But it probably wouldn't hurt to check in on them every now and then.
Yeah, I want to make sure their problems are with us. And with us. Solving problems isn't exactly what I'm known for, but it feels pretty good knowing we helped save a kid's future.
No.
Quest completed.
What a nice side quest.
Reward deposited.
More in Gray and Chaos. Four SPG quests. Wait, Saffron Gem for raising to level 6. I just noticed that now. Baize. With that, we've done all the side quests, and there is going to be an SP condition, but it's not one where we have to deal with fighting. It's one where we have to deal with remember that following minigame? Yeah, we're doing that again. I'm curious about something. This is a weird question to ask, but if I... Okay. Just to confirm... Yeah, we've done everything. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Crossbell. Laburl. I don't know why I want to look at this. I just did. Sorry, I was getting distracted thinking about things. Sort through the paperwork. Let me stretch. Ooh, you ever stretch so hard that it feels like your body is going through another dimension? Sorry, that's a weird question to ask.
Phew, I'm pooped. I feel like I was running around all day.
Yeah, I'm sure all those naps really did a number on you. Speaking of resting, doesn't your dorm have a curfew? It's getting pretty late, so why don't you let us help you with your paperwork?
Yeah, 3 sets of hands are better than 1 after all. Oh, thank you. That would be a huge help.
First day came to a close. Oh, Humes! Attempted to get in contact with Van, but to no avail. In lieu of a one-on-one chat, she opted to inform him that all that transpired via orb mail. Six.
Where are those two? I thought we agreed to meet up here early.
Oh no! I'm running late!
Don't do this. Of course you're doing this. Are you trying to ram into... You're doing this completely intentionally. Sidestep. Nice job.
Hey, what gives? You were supposed to let me bump into
Oh,
you.
Nadia, you are hilarious.
I don't have time for your shenanigans. We've already made Agnes wait longer than she needed to.
Boo. You're no fun.
Wait. Did she prep the bread and everything just for that?
Yes, she did.
Sorry, Agnes. I at least didn't mean to hold you up.
I didn't either, but I just had to try that out at least once. Bringing into another person with toast in your mouth is hard, or it turns out, but I'll nail the timing next time. Well, good luck with that. Anyway, let's walk and talk. I got some info from Van that I'd like to share with you.
Alright, you mentioned he got back to you late last night.
Yeah, sounds like things took a rough turn for him. We should go over it before class, for sure. Huh?
What's wrong? Is something happening over there? I can't say for sure, but I definitely feel an edge. Something doesn't feel right. You gotta be kidding me, that doesn't make any sense! Believe me, I know. I was a little far away, but I know what I saw.
We have to report this, but even if we do, what then? What are they talking about?
Something's going on over in the courtyard.
Let's get over there, pronto. Huh? What's going on?
Let's find out. I'm worried. The hell's happening?
What the hell? Why can't you people see what's at stake here? The future of Calvard and the pride of our people are on the line.
What the hell's going on?
Open your eyes. These filthy immigrants are infesting our country.
Oh, for God's sakes, racists.
Little by little, our nation is being stolen right from under us. Are you going to stand there and let that happen? Or are you going to stand for what's right?
Nadia, can you tie them all up?
It can't be. Is that an anti-immigration group? Oh no, Shinyon. They're holding students hostage.
They got them all at gunpoint, too. Must have grabbed them while they were on their way to school. I don't think they're all that worried about being reported. This isn't good. There's 8 of them in total. What should we do?
The number of hostages makes a head-to-head confrontation impossible. We'll have to divert their attention somehow.
Stop! Please don't kill us!
Shut your mouth. Guess we've got no choice but to comply.
That's right. If we make
what the
one
hell?
wrong move, we're done for.
This is fucked up.
Now, don't get the wrong idea here. We have no desire to bring harm to these young students. However, I want you to seriously think about what I'm saying. And I trust you understand what I mean by seriously. Yes?
They've got Shinyon. We've got to find a way to help them.
Shouldn't we hurry and call the police? There's not enough time. We need to get those students out of danger right now. And a swap may be the quickest avenue.
Understood. I'll volunteer to take their place.
Wait a minute, Matilda. We need to make sure they'll even agree to it first.
You can leave everything to me.
Miss
Towa,
Towa!
No!
Thank goodness you're here.
I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. Let me take care of this. What's Tiny Teach planning to do? Don't worry. They said they aren't here to hurt anyone, so they should be open to negotiation. You're the anti-immigration faction. The True Grievance Brigade, correct?
Towa...
Yes, that's correct.
It's not my place to argue or debate with you. However, if you're looking for a platform that will allow you to broadcast your message to as many people as possible, then I would be willing to assist you, provided that you lay down your arms and let these people go.
Oh, so you're here to negotiate, is that it?
That's right. My name is Towa Herschel, and I work with an NGO called the International Cooperative Organization. I can nominate material for the newsletter we publish called Opinions Across Sumeria, which gives a fair shake to all kinds of viewpoints. If you'd like, I'm sure we can arrange for your views to be published as well.
An ICO? Opinions Across Sumeria?
Hold on. I've heard about them.
That magazine holds a great deal of authority internationally. Other countries' governments would doubtless be exposed to our message.
Don't do this.
This is an opportunity to share your perspective through a legitimate channel. Isn't that what you wanted all along?
Let me get this straight. If we release the students, you'll grant us a platform with which we can express our concerns. The terms aren't bad, per se. Very well. I will release half of the students from our custody.
I see. You want some insurance so you and your men can make a clean escape.
Correct. Is there a problem with that?
No, but I want to make a counter-proposal. I will be your insurance.
No.
You've probably already realized it from my name, but I'm part Eastern. That makes me more than qualified to take their place. Yes?
If you do a single thing to Towa, I will tear you limb from limb.
Well, I can't say I saw this one coming.
Don't
Fine.
you dare.
Though I will only accept on the condition that you will remain with us until we can make sure you'll stick to your word. We'll start by releasing half of the hostages, and as each stage of our demands are met, we can determine how to proceed from there.
Are you sure about this, boss?
Positive. Today's goal was to spread our ideals. Soon, we will make them known to tens of thousands of people.
Miss Towa!
Whoa! That's some diplomacy.
Thank goodness. Thanks to her, the worst case scenario was...
No!
Look out!
No! Please go back. Go back. Now.
Hey! What in the hell do you
Go
think
back
you're—
now. Please.
Damn it all!
Go back, please.
Yeah, so much for that.
Go back, please. Please. Go back, please.
Anya,
Go back, please.
I'm sorry.
No, go back, please.
Please. Tell Angie.
No. No, no, no. No. Go back, please, 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 please.
Shinyoung, no! Please! Please wake up!
Please go back.
This can't be happening!
Go back, please. Thank you. Hurry, hurry. I can't let them die, please. Please. Oh, we went all the way back here.
We're back to last night. I get it now. It must have brought us all the way back here. Are you okay, Aggie?
Oh.
I'm fine. I'm just in a bit of a daze.
Please. There's still work to do.
Swin, Nadia, I have a favor to ask.
Find those damn terrorists.
Forgive me for being selfish, but could I call on your help again?
Easy.
You don't even need to ask. I don't think we'd be able to rest easy after what we just witnessed.
You said it.
I'm going to tear the person limb from
Twiddling
limb.
our thumbs. Not after that.
Show me the man who shot Towa. I will kill.
I fully expect a reward, though. How about you treat us and all our other friends on a candy shop tour? Deal.
So, what's the plan? We don't have much to go on here, especially since our memories are so fuzzy.
You're not wrong. We're dangerously short on leads. Maybe we could sniff out some clues at the school. Those people had to have snuck in there at nighttime.
That's a good point. We will have the security guards to contend with, but it's worth a shot, I think.
I think so too. Then let's make sure we have everything we need before we head over there.
I'm going to kill somebody. And that somebody's going to be the person who I'm going to... Murder. 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 So the police have already left. Since they just got done canvassing the place, no surprise everything seems normal at the moment.
Just because it seems normal doesn't mean it is, though. We should take a look-see just in case.
Right. Hey, what are you kids doing here? Oh, you're with the student council, aren't you? Don't tell me you got work at this late an hour.
Yes, I do, actually. You see, we've been caught up with the festival prep, so I'm behind on my council paperwork. Would it be alright if we came in, just for a little while?
What the heck? I'll let you in, but don't stay too late, alright?
Okie dokie.
Surprised he let us through. I was sure we'd have to sneak in.
Same here, but I'm not complaining about the outcome. Alright, now let's give this place a once over. Look out, Terrace. The Armis Expedition Squad's gonna bust you up.
I want to personally strangle the person who shot Towa. I want to personally strangle. If I had a good view of the campus. After a while... Sure shit. I cannot wait to strangle.
Sorry to bother you. I know it's pretty darn late. I got a supply delivery here. I was told the students need this first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, really?
Well, that's fine with me, but I'll need to lock the back gate pretty soon. Just give me a holler when you're done, alright? Got it. I'll get this job done lickety-split.
Here we go.
What is delivering a man be here at this hour? It's that suspicious written all over it. I bet that truck is housing a bunch of mangy terrorist mutts too.
Probably. There's something else going on here.
Wow, they're all using different routes again. If we let any of them get away, there's a good chance the ours will retaliate. Oh no, what do we do?
Guess we'll just have to round them up. Wait a sec. What's that guy doing? Towa here. Gang reconnaissance. Please wait until I've identified a secluded place for everyone on the team. Over and out. I'm going to strangle you.
I just had an idea. We can use them to lure the other terrorists out. I was just thinking the same exact thing. Great minds think alike.
Okay, let's sail this guy. The moment he drops his guard, we'll jump him.
You're very close. Are you the guy who shot Towa? Please say yes, so that I have a very, very, very fun way of releasing all my rage. Dumbass. I really wish Reen was able to see this. Maybe I don't, because Reen would... well... I don't know, you've just incurred major wrath for me. You hurt Towa. You hurt Towa.
Towa! Stealth time. Time for us and me to strut our stuff.
Oh, for God's sake.
Of course.
I really hope we don't get caught.
They seem to be on high alert, but we should be okay as long as we proceed carefully.
How the hell? Wait, I'm okay? What? That actually worked? I didn't think it would. I didn't actually think that would work. I'm surprised. I'm just so... I want to throw you into a wood chipper. I want Nadia to have fun with the needles and strings with your corpse. I want everything bad to fall upon your soul. You hurt. You hurt. You hurt her. You don't just get away with doing that, you know that. You are not allowed to simply get away with hurting Towa. Oh, look at the little turtle. It makes me feel a little better. Did bro just take a U-turn? What?
Throw it to team. The courtyard is clear. Resuming reconnaissance. Moving into the interior. Over.
He went into the main building.
Let's keep tailing him, but don't get too close.
I want to skin you. I'm gonna wait for it to start showing. Okay. Hide. You fill me with unfathomable rage.
Throw it a team. No signs of anyone inside the school. We'll complete my patrol just to be sure. Over.
We're really pulling a fast one on this chump.
I'm going to skin
When
you
are we
alive.
going to make our move?
When I can kill him easily.
Do it when he makes it to the 3rd floor.
When I can easily kill him is when we will make the jump on him. Dumbass. I'm not gonna be happy until I know for a fact we're safe. Until I know for a fact that we're safe, that's Towa is safe. Once I know Towa's safe, then I'll be happy. That was close. If I had screwed it up at the very end, I would have been furious. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
And
Kill
that's
him.
it for the 3rd floor. Think I've got a pretty good idea of the school's interior layout now. Capturing those dumbass kids should be child's play. Alright. I better report back.
Kill him. Now! Murder! Oh, hey, nothing good. Stay away from here.
Now to boot up the voice changer app.
Farewell.
Towa here. I finished my sweep of the interior. I found some good hiding places for everyone. Can you all meet me at the front entrance?
Understood. We'll be there shortly. Make sure the area is secured before then.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. They took the bait.
We've got a bunch of gullible terrorists on the other end of the line.
Thank you both. Now, let's go put a stop to them.
You got it.
Kill them.
Towa was right. There are more than enough places we can seclude ourselves in. What the hell?
Like prison.
Oopsie. Looks like your little friend got himself a tummy ache.
No escaping.
We gave him his just desserts, and he went and spilled his guts.
Okay, that's not actually what happened, but when they say it, it sounds kind of true.
They don't deserve kindness or anything good. Hello.
Now, I'm going to have to ask you to abandon your plans to occupy our school, True Grievance Brigade.
Who are these insolent brats?
They are my students? How do they know about our plan?
Bold words for such a feeble-looking child. Let me fathom a guess. You overheard Towa's report and decided you had no choice but to take action.
I'm going to skin you all.
I'd rather not harm native Calvardians, but you leave me with no choice.
Yeah, we won't let you stop us from enacting our justice.
Guess we'll have to teach these guys a lesson in pain.
Let's take them out.
Right.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Justice will prevail. We can win.
Activating skill. Cruise gauge limiter
It's up to you.
Die! 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 Okay, I'm satisfied. So, it's just not possible. How are you kids so strong? Good.
You people are the epitome of cowardice. You use fear to manipulate those weaker than you and force your one-sided opinions on them. Once you're behind bars, you ought to rethink your lives and your values. Yeah, you tell them, Aggie, even though they're all unconscious and totally can't hear you.
Well, at least we take them out.
Right, also that ends what... Huh? Is something wrong, Aggie? No, it's just, weren't there supposed to be 8 of them? Huh, now you mention it, you're right. I'm pretty sure it's everyone that entered the building.
Yeah, I'm positive of that. Maybe someone else in their group was instructed to join up with them later.
You may be onto something there. That said, I don't understand why they needed someone to join afterwards. Well, I doubt whoever's left will be able to do anything on their own, so I think we'd safely put this to bed. More importantly, what are we gonna do with these guys?
Normally I suggest handing them over to the cops, but contacting them would blow our cover.
Don't worry, I know just who to call in times like these. How do you mean? Yes, I didn't want to have to resort to that, but we don't have much choice.
OCID! Kincaid!
I knew something was up when I got a call from you, but I'll admit, this caught me
Hey
completely
Kyla,
off
hey
guard.
Cody.
I'm sorry to call you so late. I just felt like you were the ones I could turn to given the circumstances.
No need to apologize. You did what you had to do to protect those close to you. This sort of thing falls under our jurisdiction anyway.
Wait, so...
You already had this group on your radar?
They're an anti-immigration faction called the True Grievance Brigade. They committed numerous acts of terrorism in the past, so the CID has had them marked for some time. They have mostly been dormant as of late due to Calvert's economic prosperity and the frequent changes in leadership spurred from infighting. We'll need to look into why they're becoming active again, and why they targeted Arminists in particular. I thought the second one was self-explanatory. What better way to get people's attention than to attack the prestigious Armists? They want everyone to know they are back in business.
Warrant Officer Cody McMillan.
And just how do you figure that, Do you know something about them that we don't? No, scratch that. Better off not knowing. Just do me a favor and try to keep your head down, will you?
The concerning part is where's the extra?
We're only here in Calvert because the government's looking the other way. Don't forget that.
I get the feeling that there was somebody... The way that one... The guy who shot the student who then ended up shooting Towa, the one that I want to strangle, they may have not been part of the grievance brigade, the True Grievance Brigade. They may be somebody who's just joining in and to cause more chaos.
Whatever you say, Blondie. I'll keep my trap shut like a good, obedient little girl. After all, if I start firing off questions like why are you worrying me and S but not Aggie, you turn into a stammering mess.
That's not...
Drop it, Cody, and I'll ask you to do the same, young lady. Anyway, that's the idea will handle everything from here. We'll leave your names out of our report back to school. We'll also go to bat with our superiors about you reaching out to us. Thank you. We appreciate you doing that for us. After what happened earlier today, there's a good argument to be made for increasing the security detail here. Well, we had better be on our way. We'll be sure to investigate the matter before the student council president gets back. Phew, glad that's over and done with. Me too, though there's still a few things we need to take care of. What you thinking, Aggie? Oh, nothing really. There's just something that's been bothering me.
Let me guess, you're still bothered that we never found the 8th member of their group.
Yes, and also, when we were in the courtyard, they looked like they were somewhat removed from the rest of the group.
Yeah, what was up with that?
He must have been the one that fired the first shot and sent Tiny Teach's negotiations up in smoke in the process. There's also Ronald's testimony to consider.
Somebody's trying to sabotage.
That's not what they told me! I only wanted something that caused a disruption!
So what's going on here? Why are all these attacks happening on Armis of all things? You notice that as well? 2 back-to-back incidents occurring at the school is definitely eyebrow-raising.
Feels like something fishy is going on here, but it's still possible this is all one big coincidence. Right, we can't rule that out. Anyway, let's put a pin in this. For now, we should be content that we put a stop to their plans. Thank you for lending me a hand, and for sticking by my side despite me not being entirely forthcoming about a few things.
No need to thank us for that. You have your secrets and we have ours. We get it.
Thanks, Ed. Still, I do have one teensy little complaint. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed. I suppose it is rather late. Perhaps we should turn in for the night.
Good idea.
Fatigued from the long night, Anya's, Swin, and Nadia return to their respective dwellings. There's still going to be a single terrorist, isn't there? That's what I'm imagining. There's going to be one terrorist who goes over. Save many lives in the process. They all eventually drifted to a peaceful slumber. There's gotta be still one terrorist. Whoa.
Closed the books on another case. Rank up.
Yes! Money!
Sprite. Healing item range. Now for real this time, right?
Oh, thank goodness, everyone appears to be calm this morning. Yep, the terrorists are behind bars, so there's nothing to freak out about.
We didn't find the last member, but like we concluded last night, I doubt he'd be able to do much on his own. Still, just to be sure.
Good morning, Anyas. And good morning to you too, Swin and Nadia.
Oh, Towa. Oh, you.
Well, aren't we the early birds? Trying to hit the books first thing in the morning?
Miss Towa. Yes, we, had a few things we need to take care of before class.
I'm so relieved. I feel much better now after seeing her here.
Yep, her smiling face is like an oasis in a desert. Huh? I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm following. By the way, I got a call about what happened last night. Great job, you three. Oh, so you knew. The school was informed of a takeover attempt last night, but they didn't mention the students played a hand in stopping it. Things could have gone really ugly if you hadn't stepped in. So I just wanted to come and thank you for keeping everyone safe. You're very welcome. I guess we did a pretty okay-ish job.
Definitely wasn't easy, though. I can say that much.
Of course, as your teacher, I can't condone you putting yourselves in harm's way. Also, the situation isn't fully resolved yet by the sounds of it, so just be careful, okay?
Again, there's the one person that's an oddity.
Oh, and no napping in class, got it? Do you think she knows about everything that happened?
It definitely seems that way. Maybe her NGO contacts are keeping her in the loop. Or maybe she just looked into it herself.
Either way, it's nice to know we have someone like her in our corner. So, what's next? Everything seems pretty normal around here. True, but I'd like to be absolutely sure that it's the case. Would you mind taking a look around the school with me?
Of course. Sure thing. We still have some time before homeroom starts.
No sign of terrorists. The entire campus brimming for excitement. Well, I don't know. I'm still concerned.
Oh, man. The warning bell already?
We can chat some more at lunch. Oh, wait. Shoot. I've got a meeting for the festival then.
Seems like everything's back to normal. What a relief.
The CID is keeping a close watch on the rest of the neighborhood. I know we're still a little anxious, but I sincerely doubt anything like yesterday will happen again.
Yippee! We did it, gang! Now we can all finally take a load off and relax to our heart's content.
Oh, you. Maybe she's right. It might finally be
Huh?
Nadia? No! Sit back time, please! Now, please.
S?
No!
Why are you on the ground, silly?
Nadia? Oh god.
Stop, S.
Oh, this is horrible.
S.
Please, now.
He's losing blood fast.
Turn it back now.
Hang in there, Swin. We'll get someone over here right away. Just stay with us.
Turn back, please. What the hell is this?
You finally let your guards down. 3 and 9.
What? Assassins.
This isn't good. I have to do something. I won't let you lay a finger on them.
Assassins.
I will not back down. Van!
Please.
On yes! Stay down!
Huh? Run! What about Swin? Run, Bright. Please, help him.
Ren? Hello there, Agnes. You did well. Thanks to your perseverance, I made it in the nick of time.
Help Swin!
That was too close. Seems I made the right call in hastening my return. I was worried something like this might happen, but their capabilities far exceeded my
I don't care,
expectations.
please help Swin.
Their persistence can definitely catch you off guard, but we're more than used to it at this point. Isn't that right, Nadia?
Wait, what?
S?
What? Huh?
But...
What? Huh? Swin?
Are you wearing armor?
Oh, Swin, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, a type that's tailor-made to blend in with my uniform.
Swin, you're a son of a bitch. Actually got me turned up for a second worrying about that shit. I didn't want to watch Nadia freaking get depressed, even if we were going to turn back time.
The blood's fake, by the way. Ren and I came up with this whole scheme over the phone last night.
Well, it's nice for you two to fucking say nothing.
He said you all had gotten tripped up one too many times, so he wanted to prepare a little insurance.
Thank you.
And it's a good thing he did. That little precautionary measure paid off in spades.
Do not scare us like that again, you fucking asshole. It's okay, Nadia.
Take that and that and that!
Yeah, I agree.
Stupid dummy! I really thought you were gonna die and leave me all alone!
Nadia, keep beating him up, please.
Ow! That hurts!
More.
Listen, I'm really sorry I tricked you, alright?
A few more battings will do.
But it was the only way I knew to keep you safe from the clutches of the organization.
Why is the organization here, though? Aren't the members all gone? Are all the leaders?
Organization? You don't mean...
So why the hell's the guard still up?
Right. They didn't give off any signs of life, and they perfectly blended in with their environment. They were like puppets, made solely to kill, and all they care about is executing their orders.
So what's going on? Why is the Gardens here?
Yeah, those guys had to have been from the Gardens. That's the only explanation that makes sense.
But all the leaders of the Gardens are gone. Why are these guys still working?
But weren't they all wiped out?
I guess the members are still...
Only a scant few among their ranks were ever actually caught. Even with their 4 overseers gone, it's quite possible they still survived in some form.
Jesus Christ.
That can't be, can it? No. Actually, if that is true, then suddenly everything clicks into place.
Is that what C was really warning us about?
That would explain Ronald's bomb, along with the odd behavior of that terrorist.
Yeah. So it's the Gardens again. The leaders are gone, so what exactly are the
Finally
remaining
let your
members
guards
doing?
down. 3 and 9.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so gonna murder those creeps. If anyone lays so much as a finger on my ass, I will show you no mercy!
I agree with Nadia.
Nadia, calm down.
No.
Let's get going, S. There's more of these guys here. I'm sure of it.
Can we evacuate the school?
Well, it's a good thing I'm here to accompany you. You'll need someone to keep you reined in.
Ren? And isn't that...
They're unconscious. Wait, who are these people? They're not Aramis students, are they?
Evacuate the entire damn school now.
Definitely not. In fact, I won't even call these things people.
Agreed. I don't think they're human at all.
Wait, are you saying they're dolls?
It's
They are.
almost doll-like.
They're dolls.
What are these things? They don't look like simulacra.
I don't think they are, no. They were pretty much indistinguishable from normal people at first, but now they look totally lifeless.
You know, they kind of make me think of what Ren had back when she was still a member of Ouroboros. Remember back in Trails in the Sky, the second game, where she had those puppets of her mother and father? It kind of makes me think of those.
Yes. They're a whole different class of dolls. Do you have some idea of what they might be, Ren?
Do they remind you of those old ones?
I do, yes. These are eerily similar to the Society's old archaisms.
I thought so, yeah.
It looks like they've made a number of improvements on them, though. Even the raw materials are of much higher quality.
Also, nice to see you again, Ren. I'm sorry that I kind of just brushed off your introduction into seeing you in the flesh, but I was terrified about Swin's death.
What? I'm so lost.
Don't worry about it.
How in Adios' name do you know about this stuff, Ms. Towa?
Don't worry about it.
I think she knows even more than she's letting on. I'm guessing you and Ren have been in touch.
Yeah.
That's right. Even I can't handle all of this on my own. Once again, I appreciate all the help you've given, Miss Towa.
Yippee!
If I may be selfish, I'd like to call in your aid once more. I know that classes have already started, but we could really use it.
Please evacuate the entire school.
I understand. All of these incidents seem to be part of a larger plot. Whoever's behind all of this may be more dangerous than any of us realize. I'll take care of these dolls, and I can clear your absences with the school. You just take care of yourselves out there, okay?
Got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go, Nadia.
I need you two to stay here and assist Miss Towa with whatever she needs.
Will do.
Stay safe, everyone.
I'm not even sure where to start our investigation. Security around the school is especially tight right now. It's the idea is keeping close watch of the campus grounds. In spite of that, I think we can safely assume our guests found a way through their security net.
Can we assume that? That seems kind of unlikely.
Yeah, we circled the whole campus a bunch of times now. We couldn't find so much as a crack in their coverage. There's something that's been bothering me. From the outset, there was one person who saw all this coming in advance. Oh yeah, C.
Yeah. How could I have forgotten? They're the ones who told us to investigate Armis. Hold on. I just had a thought. This whole time, we've been thinking he meant school itself, but maybe...
I see where you're getting with this. You think Armis may be referring to something else, right?
The statue! The statues of Armis!
Exactly. Let's have another look around. We may be able to find a different kind of Armis within the school grounds. He's not talking about the school
I never thought
Armis.
things would get so out of hand in my absence.
You're in the
I know
team!
what you mean.
Well, in any case, we're just glad you're back.
I'm gonna drag the ringleader out into the limelight, and then I'll beat the stuffing out of them.
I agree.
Whoever they are, they're sure to be dangerous. Don't do anything rash, Nadia.
Nadia, string them up by the balls. Ren Bright, a second-year exchange student from the Liberal Kingdom, currently studying at Armis Academy. She wields an enormous scythe with prodigious skill. Her skills include Grim Reaper, Death Blow, Blind, Back Attack Bonus, a lethal blow from Ren's Scythe, packed with killer intent, Hospitable Hostess, HP Heal and all stats up, a Tea Party that bestows allies with protection and healing, Buster Cannon, Resistance and Arch Resistance down, a massive beam emitted by a shard recreation of Potter Modder! Yes! Oh, that I want to see Potter Modder. I want to see a shard variant of Potter Modder, please. And Grand Renade, Death Blow and Blind, a lethal strike from the Reaper's Scythe. She has Frau,
Looking to adjust your ornaments?
a Fox Spirit AI, enhances the power of arts while reducing their EP costs. Oh, hey. And Albion, Advanced Mirage Arts. Nice. So I'm curious then, if we immediately go into the garden... No, she is not immediately available. Unfortunate. Severely unfortunate, but understandable to a degree. Well, let's get to searching.
Statue of Armis. Well, I suppose that fits the bill.
Yes, this could be it. You sure? I don't see anything suspicious about... Oop, forgot I said anything. Faint scrape mark spotted.
Aha.
Well, what'd you like at that? Does that mean this vessel can be moved?
Seems like it's locked in place for now.
I Is there any way to unlock it? None that I see. I have to imagine there's a mechanism that moves it. We'll need to go search for it. I feel so inconvenienced. They couldn't just make it easy for us, could they?
Let's get back to the search. There are still a few places we haven't looked yet.
There doesn't seem to be any new items or anything we need to worry about. Actually, this might be... Let me check something here. Sorry, I'm just checking something. I can't believe this, man. I want to agree with Nadia on just bashing... Say something, damn it!
Yeah, I forgot there was another one over here, too. That's right. There are two statues of Armis Gainsbourg and on campus. I never really thought anything of it until now, though.
Let's check the back. Maybe there's a hidden switch or something.
Yeah, guess not. The students clean the statue very regularly, so if there was a switch here, it's probably well hidden. That reminds me. I heard a strange story about this statue once. A long time ago, a student stumbled across something while they were cleaning it. Apparently discovered the cane can be rotated. Well, can't hurt to try. Let's give it a twirl.
Bingo. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that sounds faint, but I think it came from the courtyard. Now I get it. The two statues must be linked. That seems to be the case, yes. Why don't we go take a look at the other statue? Sounds good to me.
Again, why are the gardens still doing this?
Alright, in we go.
I imagine the mechanism is on a timer, so we should move this as soon as we can. Now let's give it a try. Right.
Push!
Bingo. That's what we were looking...
A secret tunnel? I never knew this was here.
Learn something every day.
This has likely been here for a very long time. This bronze statue is nearly 100 years old, and after all... Ren?
Get back! Oh, come on! More gardens!
Oh great, more of them.
Must have figured there was no point in hiding now that we found their entry point.
There's quite a large number of them. We're at a disadvantage here.
I'll even the odds then.
Huh? Kincaid! It's that guy from the CID.
Mr. Kincaid! I appreciate the assistance, although I don't recall ever calling for a pest control service. I'm guessing you heard your alma mater was under siege and then came rushing to defend it.
I don't know what you mean. I'm simply carrying out the CID's risk management protocol.
Sure you are.
We're here to subdue the remnants of the Gardens, now that we've located their hideout.
Of course they would hide right underneath the freaking school.
Makes sense to me.
I have a sneaking suspicion there's more to it than that, but either way, we're glad you're here.
Yes, thank you for saving us. I know this is probably asking too much, but I'd like to request a favor of you. Could you come with us into the tunnel?
Normally, I would respectfully decline, and insist that you vacate the premises. This should be our job, after all. Given the history your two friends share with the Gardens, however, there is some merit in having you accompany
But
me.
we actually have a five-person party?
Therefore, I will agree to your request, but on one condition. You must follow my orders without question.
Totally!
We're not gonna follow.
It's perfectly reasonable. Thank you, Mr. Kincaid. Oh, drop the pretense and just say you want help. You're not fooling anyone here. I don't really like the idea of working under specs, but I won't raise a fuss about it. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Then it's settled. Keep your wits about you, everyone.
Understood. Let's get this done quick.
In we go. We're gonna have Kincaid as well. Yep.
What in the hell?
I had to see what that looks like first.
Much better.
Well, let's get to it, shall we?
These ruins can be dated back to the Middle Ages. And if that's the case, then...
They've been here since before the school was founded. That may mean my assumption was correct.
What assumption are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Truth of this place will make itself known as we delve further in.
Did you hear her say immediately, okay, as soon as she said don't worry about... Oh, hey, it's these guys. It's been a while.
in a day's work.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ren.
I'm just happy that we don't have to see anybody else die at the moment. I'm still very upset about seeing Towa died. I'm not going to ever be able to cleanse that of my mind. And I'm never going to be cured of my anger of it. I need to cure it by actually doing this.
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes.
Nighty night.
Ren!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Oh, that's so cool.
That went well.
You did real good, S.
I'm still in agony.
Do your best, everyone.
So though, it's strange that the Guardians are still going after the leaders are gone. Or rather, these are dolls. Why are these dolls here?
Amazing as always, Ren.
Considering their Ouroboros archaisms, is it possible this is Elroy's doing? Elroy is one of the reasons why, if I remember correctly, Elroy is technically one of the reasons why the whatchamacallit exists. Elroy's one of the reasons why the Guardians exist in the first place, isn't he? I guess it would make sense that maybe with the Guardians out of the with the Guardians technically losing all its leadership, he could use the name and the organization itself to his own reasons. And evidently, he's behind a lot of what's going on right now, evidently.
Their numbers are great.
We don't know exactly how he's behind everything, but he's definitely a big figure.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Activating skill.
Wide open.
I can live with boost gauge filled.
Great help in that fight, Agnes.
Just want to make sure I'm grabbing everything.
Beginning combat.
Bring them down.
Your target is ready for
Take him out.
Have you been?
Guess who's
Leave it to me from
do
here.
this.
Now then.
Done and
Usalka. Cut post delay after S-Crest by 50%. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Real good. Attack to be effective. Deploying shards.
Well done.
Let us begin.
wide open.
Your turn, Nadia.
Might want to be one
Keep it up, cut.
It's just a stitch.
You're open.
Swin.
There.
Bro, are you an asshole?
This would be an ideal time to boost.
I'm going to sting you.
Activate. Boost gate.
You a whole
Let's see
ass
what I
bitch.
can do.
Well,
I used the wrong move. Oh well.
Swin. Attack to be effective. Beginning combat. Take them down in a single blow.
Yeah, we still need to get Barkhorn in the team as well. I wonder where he's been.
That enemy looks
amazing
strong.
as always, Ren.
He's so far the only member I think that we haven't seen yet, right? Of Arkwright Solutions.
Your turn, Nadia.
You're right. You got this, Aggie. There.
I want to have Barkhorn back. I'm sorry, Bearguard. I know that's technically his name right now.
Activating skill.
Like that.
Done and done.
You did real good, Ash.
Treasure chest. Good find.
Just kill him.
Now then.
Lyson and
Let's keep
Dyson.
moving.
Magic attack to be effective. Beginning combat.
Help.
Take them down in a single blow. A natural result of my support.
Wow, what a nice little chest.
Better use physical attacks on
Got
this
it.
one.
I have no idea what's being said at this point.
Boost gate.
Boost gauge.
Done and dusted.
You were amazing, Swin.
Again, I just want to get the garden people out of here, or the garden dolls out of here. Technically, I mean, they technically are the dolls, not the people.
I'm on it.
They're on their knees. The first move is ours.
Again, the question is this part of Elroy's plan?
Let's take them.
And again, what exactly is he trying to do right
All
now?
in a day's work.
You're the step of
Gardens again.
Yep, here we go.
so annoying! I'll chop him up into itty-bitty pieces!
Goddamn time.
Something doesn't quite sit right with me about all this. I make use of these puppets.
That's what I'm saying. Why are we using puppets? I'm sure they may be easy to control and all that, but at the same time, I don't know. Again, I agree with Kincaid. Something doesn't sit right about all this. Wouldn't it make more sense to have used whatever you can of the original? I don't know. The original remaining members of the Gardens? What's this place?
The Armis Expedition Squad's next big find, maybe? It almost feels like a secret base. There are signs that people lived here at some point. Though not recently. I'd estimate that was abandoned several decades ago, at minimum.
Several decades, huh? Hasn't even been a full century since Armis was built. You think this was here even before then? 100 years prior to now would put us at just before the revolution held by Sheena Dirk. In those days, she and her supporters were subjected to brutal suppression by the monarchy. The story goes that they had a base of operations in Eve that sheltered them from persecution. But to this day, it is yet to be discovered. Are you saying we're standing in it right now?
So they were using ruins from the Middle Ages as a hideout. Armis the artist was supposedly working with Sheena at the time. It's easy to picture him establishing a school atop of a place of such personal significance.
That means we're setting foot in an archaeological site that's been hidden for who knows how long. Boy, this expedition just got a whole lot more expeditionary.
Bear in mind, this is only an unsubstantiated rumor theory.
Even then, it's a little overwhelming. In a way, for us Armis students, this is where everything traces back to.
I could spend ages studying it more in depth if we had the time.
But for now, we should have focus on the foe that lies within.
Yeah, we'll deal with the potential cool things later. For now, let's just take care of the Gardens. Or the puppets. Again, it is just strange. What's going on?
There's a whole swarm of them.
Well, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna have fun destroying all of you for hurting King Towa. Sure, reality may have changed. That doesn't change my anger. Mark! Lightning!
Activating drive.
It's up to you.
Mere gravity.
Activating skill.
I can live with this. First class job, Aggie. This kitty
I hate these things.
Don't show any mercy.
Take them down in a single blow. It's Towa.
Perish.
This kitty's limiter removed.
Activating skill.
It's up to you, Anya. Wide open.
Nadia! One skill's coming right up. Yippee! We
Emerald ring.
Job well done, Nadia.
There's so many! What a pain!
Out of the way.
Take them down in a single blow. We've got this in the bag.
I don't think there's any way I'm gonna be able to hit all of them.
We're doing good.
Maybe make sure there's no extra SP conditions going forward. I am not seeing anything.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Nope, not seeing anything related to extra SP.
Our time. Get him, Ren!
Wide open.
Oh, I didn't even notice that you were alive. What? That completely threw me for a loop for a second.
That went well.
You did real good, Ash. Ha! There! Ha! Yeah! Rah!
Nope. Stay away from me.
You're next on it! Try to keep up! On it! The Bible has it! Should be safe for now.
Good job, Agnes.
Suggesting physical attack. There! Ha! This could get tricky. Let's begin, shall we?
Got it. Give me the treasure.
What a nice little chest.
Nice job, Aggie.
I still think it's gonna be. It's a bit unfortunate that I won't be able to play with Ren in the garden until after the chapter's clear.
Nothing cuts things down to size like
Let's do
Red
this.
Swish! Swish!
The threat posed by the enforcer known as the Angel of Slaughter is still very much alive and well.
Oh.
Oh, I'm just an innocent little student council president.
Exactly.
Girls like me are 10 near a dozen.
Somehow, I doubt that.
What? What are you talking about? Just a normal child. This is a normal child who knows how to use an axe better than most people would say they could. But still is a normal child.
Please allow
I'm dead.
boost gauge limiter removed. A chance! We've got this in the bag. There!
Activating skill. Let's do this.
Activating skill.
What? Did you hear that? That sounded like an error sign. What did I just hear? That was weird. It sounded like
A chance!
no, it's the girl. Thank goodness. My soul is safe. It sounded like I heard just like an overflow error or something like that. Cut him up. How are you alive? How are you alive?
Done and dusted.
You were amazing.
We're almost at the end now.
Let's begin, shall we?
Take them down in a single blow.
Take him out.
Your turn, Ren.
Do forgive it. My, they didn't put up much of a fight, did they?
Amazing as
Careful.
always, Ren.
That's a lot.
A swarm of them.
They're on their carefully. Their numbers are great.
Oh, I gotta see this. Come on.
I need your assistance.
Yeah.
Buster Cannon!
Of course.
He lives in digital form. Oh. Potter lives
Couldn't have done it without you,
in
Ren.
digital form. Oh, thank God. We actually get some form of him in existence still. I'm so happy. I thought we would truly never see him again. But even in data form, he's just as glorious as I remember him being.
Your turn, Ren.
Oh, I'm so happy. Did you die?
It should be safe for now.
Good job, Agnes.
That's a big boy.
Good fight.
Watch out! That enemy
I'm just gonna open this while we're at it.
boost gauge filled. Beginning combat.
Here we are.
Ooh, a stopping point. Nap time.
Just to confirm, there is no Garten access for her yet. Nope. Unfortunate. Deeply unfortunate. There. In that case, we're gonna go ahead and end it here for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. And hope to see you all later. Peace.